What's up, everybody? What's up? First of all, hold on. Hey, can y'all hear me? Let me see some pink hearts in the chat if y'all can hear me. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Yes, please hit that like button as you're coming in. Well, how y'all doing today? First, I want to start off by saying how y'all doing today. Mia said I clicked so fast. I believe it. I believe it. Yes, it's a nice Sunday today, y'all. The sun is out. Wind ain't blowing too hard. Feel good. But y'all, let's get into the topic of today's show. So I know a lot of people have been asking me to speak on LeslieInes and this whole scamming situation, as well as her and this new boyfriend. And honestly, y'all, really, when it comes to that situation, I really don't want to give too much light, like shed too much light onto old girl, because let's face it, y'all, she did this whole thing for clout. She got what she wanted. She put the boyfriend on a little bit because, as of now, the boyfriend is vlogging and posting on YouTube full time, posting on IG like he's a whole YouTuber. Like the whole purpose of Leslie and Chris at this point, it's been proven that it was just to put on her boyfriend, to get back with the boyfriend and put him on. So how do we even know that they even really broke up? Because they tried to play this, oh, we just friends. No, no. She just used Chris basically. I do believe that Chris is okay. I don't think Chris really cared at this point. Yes, this is the day that the Lord has made. Amen. What scamming situation can somebody fill me in? About the whole raffle. People are saying he scammed everybody. Feel as though he should at least come up here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna pick another winner. I'm not, whatever, whatever, whatever." Like, let them know something. I understand he got on here. He said that, he reached out to the first winner or whatever. But at the end of the day, if they calling you scammers or whatever, you should at least you owe them at least that. Like, let them know like this is what's going on. Blase, blase, blase. Right, AB. She got a whole apartment in her name. Still make that make sense. She used Chris, and you got to be. Look, y'all. If you ask me, we all got played because if we look back at the videos, like Leslie was playing like she was so feelings for Chris, acting like she was so innocent and whatever, and she still tried to claim that innocent role. Like, no, you're evil as fuck if you ask me. And again, y'all, everything that is said in this video is alleged. Disclaimer. Um. Let me get in these comments. Erica said, right. So he pimped her out because let's be real, his boxing career is most likely done. Zapita not only knocked him out, but took his heart. And that's why he's trying to do YouTube. But I honestly don't even think he's gonna get that far on YouTube because it's like, Clarence and Queen fans not going for that shit and Chris fans not going for that shit. And he's honestly just trying to. He's First of all, he's a replica of Clarence, and Clarence is a replica of Chris. So all of y'all trying to be Chris, and it's just like, stop. Why? Hey, Courtney. So many people scammed others on here. Why he the only one that's getting backlash? That's true. Yeah, he should have. You already know the reason though. It's because he's Chris Sales. Yeah, he should address it so people can stop talking about it. I agree, Amy. She trying to say she has nothing to do with it, but she co-signed it. And then y'all peeped how in the video she trying to say, I don't know, I didn't even know my name was. I went on the website and I didn't even know my name was in the description or whatever she said. Girl, how you not know you was promoting it on your page? How did you not know? Like, come on now. And then he used to take screenshots of the like how to enter, if I'm not mistaken, and you could see her name in it. And even in the videos, he would say, "Oh, me and Leslie doing this right." Like, Leslie, you were included. Stop the cap. And then she made it her business to get on here and say, "Oh, he didn't pay for my trip to Puerto Rico. We ain't asked all that." And if you want to be technical, he did. Your flight, and I'm pretty sure it was a one round or all around flight, whatever it is, whatever they call it. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure y'all 9 times out of 10 they missed that flight because of her. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, I think Leslie and her man playing this together. Had to. She's showing Clarence what should have happened with him and Queen. Yep, into his career as a Zapata is a beast. The whole thing is sad. Well, his dumb butt the one that want to go up against dude, so that's on him. But Leslie going outside either way it go, because after this little controversy go down with her and Chris, I give it like another month. But after that shit settle down, they not gonna have no type of viewers. Nobody gonna be interested in them. They're boring, both of them. And that's not me saying that because I like Chris or whatever, but no, they're boring. I'd rather watch Queen and Clarence before I watch some damn Leslie and whoever. Because that's just weird. And Leslie, like, you on here acting innocent, and just like, you need some self-reflection too, because you out here just some of the fans over there are Chris haters now. That's very interesting. She just doing too much dragging for me. And that's the thing though, y'all. Every video she posts up about the situation is always making her look so innocent. Like she didn't know anything, or she had good intentions. If every man that get on here try to say she got good intentions, if she always a good person that got good intentions, how the fuck she do this shit to Chris? Why she do this to Chris? Make it make sense. And then in the screenshots, it was, oh, he's destroyed my name enough. Like, girl, he didn't do shit. We want him to, cause you trying to do shit to his name. Calling somebody dirty that she couldn't. Exactly. How are you? And then that's the thing though, y'all. Like, and they trying to say he's dirty or whatever, but dude up there agreeing and keying with Leslie whole time, that making both of y'all look like goofies. You sleeping with her now, and then she laid down with him willingly multiple times. So like, let's not do that. That says a lot about you if you laid down with him. Come on now. Your mama ain't never told you that? Oh, I forgot to say what mama she got. My bad. Have them names in them comments don't look familiar. Right. Everybody on YouTube scam people, so why Chris getting backlash on it? Mm-mm. You think everybody scams? Chris haven't spoken up on her and or that dude. Yeah, because I like part of me feel like Chris should speak up on it, because y'all got to think about it. If Chris speak on it, it's just going to prolong Leslie getting clout off Chris's name. And dude, don't y'all think they took enough from him? I just wish she would stop bringing it up. And then the shit that Martin Lewis did was messy as fuck, if you ask me. But that's just Martin. But at the end of the day, Leslie need to get on here and tell the truth and stop trying to make it seem like she's just Miss Goody Two Shoes. And I honestly wish we all would have listened to Clarence. Even though we didn't like him, I wish we would have listened to Clarence when it came to her, because Everything. I see why Clarence was so disgusted with this girl. And that's why I said I know that boy is not taking her serious. She thinking she on here hurting Chris or whatever. He's a man. He's not. I know he looking at it like you was just sleeping with this dude. Regardless of how it go, he's not gonna take her serious. When the next pretty next thing walking come along, you can't tell me he's not gonna slip up or whatever, because at the end of the day, he already see the type of woman, and seeing how Leslie respects herself. He ain't gonna respect her no more than she respect herself. And these last few moves she been doing, or stunts she been doing, you know, it just screams, I don't love myself. Leslie, take accountability for once. It's giving victim. I know nothing mentally. Girl, bye. I don't think he scammed people. He didn't make the money to give the car away. Yeah, if he didn't make enough money to give the car away, I don't think he should give his only car away, because y'all got to think about it. He does have 4 kids. So yeah, I don't understand why she felt the need to mention that Chris only brought her first ticket but wouldn't buy the second ticket. That had nothing to do with the raffle. Thank you, Shay. She just wanted an opportunity to throw Chris under the bus. And it's just like, this little stuff you doing is still not getting you no more, nowhere further on YouTube, none of that. So what's the reason? Queen and Leslie, the same person. They play victim and innocent. Let's talk about it though. Her mama, LOL, her mama is a joke, a real big joke. But it's funny how no other woman has said anything about Christopher being dirty. That's what I'm saying. They want to be botched bottom and still no clothing line so bad. I'm dead, but I get what you're saying. That's true. She did 8-minute video on purpose just to get her money, clout chasing ass. They watched Leslie videos in first 48 interrogation rooms. Leslie got the personality of a cereal box. Oh my gosh, that is so true. Like, I hate that she thought that dude was gonna be more entertaining or something better to bring to YouTube, or had more to offer for her YouTube channel or for her period than Chris. She seems mad he didn't chase her. He didn't chase his wife either. It's easier to let go. Facts. Why she mad at Chris? I don't understand. She keeps bringing him up for what, and that's what I don't understand, y'all. And then in the video, in the screenshot, she talking about some he's dragged my name enough or something in between that about her name. He's done enough. And it's just like, well, what have you done? Leslie is a real narcissist, allegedly, y'all. Like, y'all not looking at that shit. Like, she not once got on here and said, oh, I did do this. I was wrong for this. Nothing. Is she mad that Chris isn't responding and he's paying it dust? I think that's why she really mad, because and then y'all notice, if you was really over it or whatever, why do you keep saying Chris? I don't know if Chris did. You could just say he. I don't know if Chris did this. I haven't talked to Chris. And then Chris, like, shut up. Martin always came for Chris since him and Queen broke up. He hate Chris. He was waiting on a breakup to bash Chris. I believe it. And that's fucked up. I don't believe Chris is a scammer. Some people said that about him and Queen in the past about some phones. I remember that. He ain't have to pay for that ticket. They were friends. So pay for your own damn ticket, friend. Period. Period. Mia. Thank you, Triisha. Y'all, please hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. She's still doing videos on Chris for clout for views, so he can get the money. And y'all, I said this in a small live the other day. I feel as though Chris should copyright all them damn videos she got up with Chris music in the background. Bitch, you want to be spiteful? And then she tried to put in the screenshot, and he's trying to act like he didn't get my video taken down. Like Chris said, why you haven't asked him yet? Instead of trying to tell people or make people believe, oh, he took your video down. A narcissist, yes. Even if she's mad at Chris, she should be grateful. He even gave her the opportunity to quit her 9 to 5, like he helped her with YouTube. Exactly. They never want to give Chris his props. Even down to the first baby mama, they never want to give him his props. Leslie still using Chris' name for views and making money off him, but he a scammer and dirty. Leslie, move on. She's trying to get Chris' reaction. Exactly. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. You know, I don't mean, if Chris does decide to make a video eventually, I can't blame him because she keeps coming for him and nitpicking. So is what's his name that got knocked out? I don't know his name, but anyway, they keep nitpicking. So if I wouldn't blame him if he does come out, but I feel as though he should just shut up and just post his own content, because at the end of the day, this is what people want, for him to keep drama up or whatever. Like, no, he's trying to move around the drama. He thought Leslie wasn't gonna bring drama. He thought Leslie was gonna be the peace, but she obviously just like everybody. And I think that's the real reason why that shit is fucking with him, because like you definitely not who I thought you was or who you portrayed to be. Wonder how her mom is like. She seems to give advice like a teen. Exactly. That TikTok video was so cringe. They both was stiff and looked like they had no chemistry. I ain't even seen no TikTok video. I don't even want to. I unfriended her, unfollowed her, unsubscribed on everything. Her name, he never dragged her name. She's lying on Chris for real. I think so too. Girl showing her true colors. Her views only go up when she's talking about Chris. Exactly. Or throwing shade at Chris. She's more mad at Chris than all of her exes. Exactly. That should tell y'all something. She's coming for Chris way harder than she did all her exes. And y'all want to know why? Because Chris is not chasing her. And that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. And it seems to me like she wanted the girlfriend treatment, but didn't want to be a girlfriend. Like he wanted to hoe off. Why they do the same TikTok as Chris and Renee? I didn't even see the TikTok, so yeah, Martin is just like his friend Popo. Martin and Erica not friends no more. But that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Chris delete every video with him and Leslie, so she needs to do the same. Thanks, because Chris don't need her little crusty dusty money. She should definitely be grateful. I told y'all Chris needs to go ahead and copyright all them damn videos. People, please hit the like button. Please, the people in the bushes, please hit that like button. Now that midget doing YouTube. Right. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. And then somebody gonna tell me the other day, y'all, oh, he's been doing YouTube. You need to stop talking about him. And I said, if he been doing YouTube, why the hell he only got 400 subscribers? Come on now. I ain't slow. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, what you doing? Eating some pizza. Dang, I forgot where I was at, y'all. My bad. Why do they do the same
Can y'all
TikTok?
hear me?
How Chris damaged her name enough, but she knew who Chris was when she hit him back to do videos. She got caught with Jeremiah. That ruined
I
her
can't hear
name.
nobody.
She got, huh? Hello? I don't know what happened, Lex. It's not, I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. Did she delete the TikTok? How Chris damaged her name? Leslie thought Chris was going to a video with her to save her from the backlash. Exactly. She thought he was going to do a video. But the thing is, she got caught. And she has to blame that on the man she was with. Because, mind y'all, Chris said he didn't even know Shorty was with the ex. And then she talking about he ignored me. He ignored me for days. So you got to understand. People always say Chris retaliate, like you was basically trying to get at, like he's aggressive or whatever. So if that's the route he got to take, to not be aggressive or abusive, or not saying that he is, but who knows if that's the route he got to take to better himself, to not be this person that people trying to make him be. You gotta respect it, work with him or whatever. But at the end of the day, it takes two people to tango. If he wasn't talking, you obviously wasn't talking as well. And what did you do? Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Hey.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So, like, what's been going on? Because I've been out of the loop. Like, I don't know nothing that's going on with Chris and Leslie at all.
So really, basically, like I said, I don't really know the whole thing, but I do know Leslie got caught with her ex, and everybody, well, Instagram, I think the people on Instagram had pointed it out. Chris had did an interview with Miss Bars explaining, that he didn't know anything about it, that, he's willing to still do collab with her because he feel like he responsible for her quitting her 9 to 5, which I feel like it's no, fuck her, because she wrong as fuck. So she back with the ex or whatever, and they doing videos and stuff trying to make Chris jealous, throwing shots at Chris saying he's nasty, and now she's saying that Chris is scamming people. So it's just like she's showing her true colors, basically.
Um. Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to know, like, okay, so they was both single. So if she want to go back to her ex, she can do that. I mean, that's fine. But like, what is she mad about? What is she mad at Chris for? Like
But they were
the
portraying as if they had something going on, and even still, I don't think that's right, because at the end of the day, y'all was on YouTube. You didn't let Chris know nothing, and then, like, not to mention, y'all were having sex. Like, that's
yeah,
too
but they still had
fast.
no title though. That's at the end of the day, they didn't have a title. So that's the thing. You shouldn't have sex or do anything if you're not
But
together.
at the
But
end of the
the
day,
fact
she
of the
was
matter
playing with
is,
him because Chris asked her multiple times what was going on. She didn't give him no answer. So you could at least
what
say,
you
I
mean?
don't want a relationship with you, or they were working towards a relationship. So at the end of the day, it's wrong.
How you know they was working towards a relationship though? Because Chris pretty
Did you
much
watch the video with Miss Bars, the interview?
did he say he was working towards a relationship with her?
I mean, you gotta watch the interview. That's what I
But
was
did he
getting from
say
it. But
that
like
though?
I
But
said,
did
you
he
just
say
gotta watch the
like
interview.
did he say like because from as far as I know, Carissa was aware he was single. Leslie was aware she was single. They both had that understanding. And so if she goes back to her ex, cool. But I don't know about the rest. Like, what is she angry about? Like, if she got caught with her ex, that's not getting caught. They were not in a relationship. So if she wants to be with her ex, she can be with her ex. So that's why I was confused. I was like, I don't understand because they were both single.
It was on the other foot. People would be on here bashing the fuck out of Chris. Oh, you just left Leslie hanging, this and that. Like, no explanation, no nothing.
As far as talking bad about him,
And
I don't why she I don't
I feel like
understand
it's
that. Like
wrong because
that
mostly
part I don't get.
her subs recently then came from Chris. She owed them at least that. Like, hey, we not this no more. This is that. Like, something.
Like what? Okay, so basically Chris what he didn't know that she was going back to her ex or what? Like 'cause they're single, so I
No,
don't know. I just feel
I'm
like if you
like,
single,
really,
you
you just
single.
have to catch up on things, because I know I'm leaving stuff out, but yeah.
Nah, you not. I'm just saying, like, for my opinion, like, if somebody's single, they both know what it is. Even if you sleep with each other, even if you do whatever, 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 at the end of the day, you single. So if she went back to her ex, Chris, he not popping off or
But
tripping on social media. I don't see that.
if she telling him he can't have girls around, he can't text other girls, what is that telling you?
That's what people say. That's what I'm saying. You should not have sex while you're not in
You
a
can't do
relationship. That's what people say. But at the end of the day, the fact is they could act like whatever, but they were single though. That's the thing. That's the fact at the end of the day. So she really, really, honestly did not owe him loyalty, nor does he owe her loyalty because at the end of the day, the fact is they were both single. It wasn't no title. So if she goes back to her ex, okay, and then they can still make videos professionally. But as far as her bashing him, I don't know what is she mad about. Can you hear me? Abe, can you hear me? Oh, but they had an agreement to not see other people.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I was asking like, what is she bashing him about? What's her issue?
I don't even know. I know she like recently it's just been um about the raffle. People are saying that she threw him under the bus with the whole raffle situation.
I can't even hear. Wait, what? She threw him.
People are mad and upset about the last video she did about the raffle.
I heard that she was claiming that he was scamming or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That's why you don't do relationship things with people you're not in a relationship with, because stuff like this right here, exactly is what happened.
So you don't think that Leslie is wrong?
Wrong for what specifically?
Like just everything, like even down to her saying that he's dirty. Like you've been laying down sleeping with this man. So how if
She said
he's
he was
dirty, what does that
dirty.
make you? Yes.
Like, what you mean? Like, she said he was dirty. Like, what did she? Like, what did she say? Like, what? Like,
Lord,
she just
Alex.
blatantly said he's
You gonna have
dirty.
to go back and Leslie mad because she got caught, and when she got caught, she bashed Chris, and Chris never. He to this day he haven't bashed her though.
Okay, so this is the thing. Leslie
Chris
didn't get
didn't know
caught
she
doing
was going to Hawaii
anything.
with the ex. He found out by a supporter.
You had asked me, AB, do I think Leslie's wrong? She's single. No, I don't think she's wrong. If she's bashing him and speaking bad about him, yes, I don't know why she's bashing him. But her going back to her ex or dating whoever she wants to date, she's single. She can do that. She's not wrong about that.
That's your opinion. I just feel as though that's wrong because at the end of the day, y'all both was on here openly saying that y'all was fucking and hunching and this and that. That he couldn't talk to nobody, she couldn't talk to nobody. So it
I
was
never heard
wrong.
them say that.
Period.
You can't talk. I never heard them sit down and say, "Oh, you Chris can't talk to this person, and Leslie can't talk to this person." I never like heard them say that to each other. I just know that they were making videos and they were basically friends with benefits. So I said, okay, they're not if they're single. No, she didn't. She can do whatever she wants to do. He can do whatever he wants to do. That's the facts. But as far as slandering him or saying mean things about him, then I mean, I don't see why she would do that. Anybody she was calling Chris babe,
Leslie is
anybody
wrong.
can
I
call
agree.
whoever babe. Like I call my friends babe. Like just because you're talking to like I don't know. It's just the thing is that, like I said, people are confused because they're sleeping together. That's why I said you don't do that when you're not in a relationship. Because the fact of the matter is, when it boils down to it, if you ask somebody, "Oh, was this person wrong? Was wrong? Was Chris wrong? Was Leslie wrong?" No, they were single.
But she went to the same dude that she cried to Chris about. She told that broke her heart. I'm
She could
saying
do
like that
that.
shit is fucked up.
You don't think Chris talked to other girls? If I was a man, I wouldn't be put what Leslie did. Because you're not a man though. But my thing, y'all, the thing is that is Chris bothered?
Now you only call them babe. Hello, you breaking up? We can't hear you.
Hold on.
But she was live telling Chris she wanted to have his kids. Facts. Funny how people
When?
switching up on him. I swear, like at the end of the day, she wrong. That's my opinion. I'ma stick with it because at the end of the day, all that shit she was on here faking and whatever with Chris, she could have at least she owed it to her supporters, their supporters together as well. Because let's not forget, before she got with Chris, she was at 4K. I mean 40K. So yeah. Then they went to Puerto Rico. He went back to Florida, and then he went home. And literally 2.5 weeks later, she was with her ex. Exactly. Either way you look at it, the girl is wrong. And that's just telling me, single or not, you were with this man in less than a month, you back with your ex hunching on him? We don't need proof because at the end of the day, y'all, we're all grown. Leslie a grown ass woman. She with her ex just chilling, kiki or kumbaya. No, it's just no. It's just not right. They said Lex fake for real, for real. I mean, I don't say she fake. She got her own opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm sticking with Chris.
Hi, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Somebody said I was fake. How am I fake for stating facts? Weren't they single? They were single, right? I'm not. I don't know the whole story, but all I know is that they were single. And what I'm saying is, when two people are single, there is no obligation to the other person. Chris don't have to be faithful to her. Chris could walk away from her today and go talk to another girl. She can walk away from him today and go talk to another dude because they
Okay,
were
so let me ask
single.
you this: if you single and you just hunching on somebody, you gonna be calling them bae and get telling them they can't talk to no other girl?
She's what she said that. When did she say that though? Like I watched their
Go back
videos.
to through the video. The video I'm talking about, they were sitting down eating lunch.
Right. But remember the pranks that Chris did, where Chris was like being overprotective as well, like, oh, you finna leave and not tell me, like that basically is play. Like at the end of the day, the reality is, I think that's what people are missing. You could say, babe, you could say whatever. They both were doing that in their videos. They both were acting, you know, lovey dovey in the videos, but the fact still remains they were single at the end of the day. So it's like, as far as her bashing him, I don't, that's wrong. Like, you shouldn't talk about anybody, especially if he, helped you quit your job and things of that sort. But all I'm saying is that she was single. So when people are trying to say, oh, she got caught, and I'm like, caught doing what? She was single. That wasn't her man at the end of the day. No matter what they was acting like, no matter what they was doing, no matter how much fun they were having, the sex they were having, they were never official. So if both want to walk away and do whatever, they can. Chris out here, he doing videos with
I just
girls
feel
and
like
stuff
if,
like
if the
that.
shoe was on the other foot, people would have been bashing the fuck out of Chris for doing Leslie dirty and just moving on to a whole nother female.
Nah,
Ex at
but
that
they
that
would
he
be
was talking shit
unreasonable
about.
because he didn't do her dirty. Leslie, only part she would probably do him dirty in is if she's speaking ill of him. If she's speaking bad on his name for no reason, that's the dirty part. But when it comes to the single part, like her talking to another dude or being with another dude, like you can't say Leslie like did him dirty. They were both single. But if she's talking down on him, calling him dirty, whatever, then that's wrong. Like I don't know why she would say that or do that. Like what is her beef? What is she mad about? I don't need to watch the video. The question is, were they together? V Ram, like were they together? Were they in a relationship? Was it said I'm in a relationship with you, you in a relationship with me? They were together. They
I
were
don't
not
know. I guess
official to you
everybody just
two.
have their
They
own
were
opinion on the
they were not
situation.
together. What are you talking about, Court? They were not together. No, Chris ain't never claimed that girl as his girlfriend, and she never claimed him to be her boyfriend. I'm just being logical. Like I can't be mad at somebody for doing him, and he can't be mad at her for doing her. But what he can be upset about is him speaking down on her name, on his name. That part.
They said then why was Leslie heartbroken when Clarence got with Queen? He was single. That's what I want to know.
He wasn't single though. He was still with her. He basically had told her that I'm going to be doing videos or whatever the case with this girl. Before he sent Leslie to wherever he sent her, he was with her. And he was saying, I'm just going to do videos. And then after that, the videos turned into something else. He ended up saying, okay, I need you to leave. I need space or whatever. But he was with Leslie while that whole situation happened. She was letting him do videos with Queen. They was together. And then afterwards, that's when, he said, I need space. She leaves, and then he ends up getting Queen pregnant. And it's like y'all think Chris like, oh, she led him on. Do y'all okay, so y'all really have y'all watched Chris over the years? Do y'all really think that Chris is pressed over Leslie? Like, do y'all really think that he's hurt over Leslie? Chris is a bachelor, like Chris is not. I don't see him pressed. I don't see him doing anything but doing videos. Like, he don't care. So that's why I was like, I didn't understand what, if he all right, then I can give an opinion. If I'm not, I don't have to be caught up. The fact of the matter is they were single. Like what you want me to say?
So
Like,
why
they were supposed to be faithful
label
to each other when they were
label
single.
his
It don't make
video as
sense.
my girlfriend? So again, we all know.
Clarence Clarence said a lot of things. Clarence said a lot of things and he was lying about it.
I think
How you know Chris genuinely had feelings for her? Like,
he
what, you in
showed
his
it. He
heart? Are you in
showed
his heart
it.
to know that?
He showed it. He
Huh?
showed that he cares for her. He showed that, and she
How did
showed
he
it.
show what you mean he showed that? Like, y'all really like the I think social media really gets too caught up into people what you see, that's what you see, but you're not in the person's heart. Like, people do business, people do skits, people do publicity stunts, people do all types of things. Just because you see something on social media doesn't
I
mean
thought she was
it's what it
innocent.
is. It may seem like he had
I thought.
feelings for her, but you don't really know what it is though at the end of the day. Like, you can't just they both were affectionate towards each other. That don't mean Chris was thinking about her like, oh, I want to make her my girlfriend, I want
So
to
let
make
me
her my
ask you this.
wife. Like,
So let me
no.
ask you. So you don't fuck with Chris no more.
What makes you think that I don't mess with Chris?
I'm just asking.
But what would make you think that though? What did I say that would indicate that I don't mess with him when I told the truth? He was single, right?
Because you don't think she did him dirty when she did. The proof is in the pudding.
Who said that? But my thing is, who said, when did I say that she didn't do him? What I said was, he's
You said
single, she's
you
single.
said.
I said if she's speaking down on him, that's wrong because he helped her and made her quit her 9 to 5. But I said she's single, he's single. They could do whatever they want to do. That's what I said.
Is this Amy up here?
That's the facts. Like, how could you hold somebody accountable that you're not in a relationship with? If you want to
Who is
play
this?
like y'all together, play like y'all
Who is
together.
this
But and
A
that's
up
but
here?
at the end of
Hazel
the day, if you
Green?
if you want to play like y'all
Yeah,
together,
I'm
that
I'm I'm waiting till she finishes talking.
if you want to
Okay.
play like you together, that's gonna be your feelings that you hurt at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the fact remains they were single. Chris is not pressed about it. She's over there doing what she's doing. If she's talking down on him, that's wrong. But all I'm saying is that they were single. None of them had an obligation to each other. So if she goes back to her ex or if he decides to go talk to another female, can't nobody get mad. If you get in your feelings, that's your business. That's why you don't have sex with people that you're not with. That's where they messed up at. But the fact remains, like I said, they're not together. So I don't know why people are like, oh, you know, she got caught doing this, that, and the third. Caught with who? Who was she in a relationship with?
Okay, but my opinion to that is you don't have to be officially in a relationship to be
Yes.
mindful and respectful of the other party that you've been dealing with for months. Chris and Leslie were together, sleeping with each other, living with each other. She met his kids, family, all of that for the last
Thank
6, 7 months.
you.
It's
Thank
about
Love, can I say something? I think that, like
thank
I
you.
said, that's social media. Social media, people really get really caught up in social media, and they think that just because people make videos and this
So
is what it
I
looks
don't think
like.
Chris
Let
don't
me
let
just
that
let me
girl
just finish
meet
what I
his
was
family
saying
for
though.
social media.
Let me finish what I'm saying though. Just because people get on social media and do this and that and the third, and she's seeing his kids, and oh, they're doing video. Like, you don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, if what's planned, you don't really know what's going on. You don't really know the feelings or the intentions, none of that. Is YouTube is entertainment. That's what you have to understand. So it's like people get really invested, really thinking that what they see is what it is. And it's like, no, there's more to it than what you think.
So
Just because,
I get what you're saying, but that wasn't just entertainment. I'm gonna just tell you this, and I'm
that's
not
your
ashamed.
opinion.
I'm not ashamed to say that I'm a 44-year-old woman, and I do watch them because I enjoy their content. So I've been living a long time. That they had going on was more than entertainment, because just if it was
Definitely,
just
it
it,
definitely was.
and so what
How is it,
the
how do you
only
think it's more
issue
than entertainment?
the
What
only
makes you think it's more
issue
than
the
entertainment?
it's clear to see. You don't have to be
That's
you
what
you
you
don't have to
see, but are
be
you behind the scenes though? Are you
okay.
there
So
with, but let me
we
ask you a
don't
question.
okay. So to
Behind the
be
scenes,
fair,
let me just
we
ask you a
don't, because
question.
I'm not gonna argue. I can't
I'm
go
not
back and
arguing
forth.
with you. I'm just
So
saying
I'm
I
gonna
just
let you
had a
have your say.
question.
I'm gonna let you have your say, and then I'll have mine.
Okay, you said that it's clear to see. Okay, there's a lot of YouTubers, for example, Carmen and Corey, they're together, they're married. They created a whole skit when it came to the whole Funny Mike situation. There's a lot of couples that are on YouTube that are in business relationships. There's a lot of couples on YouTube, and because it's an entertainment type of field, there's a lot of things that are done, set up, created for the sake of a bag and views, even back and forths, even some back and forths are planned. Like I said, the Funny Mike situation. So you may see something, but behind the scenes, you don't know what conversations are being had. You don't know. They come on camera with one thing, but behind the scenes, since we don't see that, it could be a whole different orchestration going on, but you don't see that. That's why I was like, at the end of the day, that's what you see, but you don't know what's really going on. What's factual though is they were single. When you're single, you're not obligated to anybody. Even if on camera they show this, that, and the third, that's camera. That's 20 minutes. You don't know these people for real to know that they had feelings for each other. It could have all been planned. It could have this could be all it could this could be all planned. This could be a whole, you know, I'm gonna get a bag and we're gonna create this drama and yada yada. People do that. That's what I'm saying. That's
Plan
why I
for
said
what?
people
Plan for what though? Do
for
you
a
think
bag, baby, for a bag. This is
so Leslie,
YouTube.
so basically Leslie around here sleeping with multiple men purposely for a bag? And what kind of bag? Because
Yeah,
her
a
bag ain't
bag.
looking too
That's
big to me.
but do you understand what
Yeah, it
YouTube
ain't.
is?
No, no,
Do you
ma'am.
It
understand what
You're
ain't.
not
YouTube
gonna convince.
is?
You're not gonna convince me that this
I'm
was
not trying to
orchestrated
convince you,
and planned.
sweetheart. You're
This young
very
lady,
upset. You're very,
this
very
young
upset.
lady
You
did
gotta
not
relax.
purposely. This
Relax.
lady, this young lady did not purposely hook
Relax.
up with multiple men just for a bag
Relax.
for everybody to see.
Honey, relax. Yes, sweetheart. Okay, so what do you call Carmen and Corey and Funny Mike, that whole situation?
I
What do
don't
you
look
call
at here.
that?
I don't know anything about Carmen and Corey is a completely different story because
But
they're
I'm saying the
actually two
skit that
married
they
people.
the things that they do, like, on
I'm not
YouTube.
talking about Carmen and Corey. I'm not talking about them. I'm
But
talking
I'm
about
I'm giving you
Christopher
an
and
I'm giving
Leslie.
you an example so you can understand that what all I'm saying, sis, is that YouTube is not, if you take everything from face value, you'll be upset like this. Okay. If you know YouTube, if you really understand YouTube, you'll know that behind the scenes, people plan things, people orchestrate things. Okay, this will make us a bag. We're gonna do this, we're gonna
Okay,
do
so
that.
Chris did an
People do
interview.
people do
He
that.
did a he did an interview with another YouTuber. I don't know or can't recall her name.
It's Miss
And
Bars.
he specifically told her that he had no idea that Leslie was back seeing her ex. Be mindful that she and Chris were just together 3 weeks prior. Okay, I
Together
think
in a relationship.
Leslie, in my opinion, Leslie had no intentions on us finding out that she was on vacation with her ex. Her
But
ex
why
is the
would
one
but
that
why does she owe y'all that? And why does she owe
she does.
why
I'm not. I never said she owed us anything, and you're absolutely correct. They were not in a relationship. That's why. I know better. Me specifically know better. I don't do the what do you call it? The friends with benefits and all of that. Because see,
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
this is
That's
what
all I was
happens.
saying. That's
This
all
is
I was
what
saying,
happened.
sis. I
But
said
going
it's
back to my original thought is I don't it's not that Leslie owes Chris anything. But I would just think that she would have been a little bit more mindful and respectful in the matter to even just like you said the conversations that they've had behind the scenes. I don't know all of the logistics, but for me how I would have done it, because in reality you kind of got to look at it like this is my coworker, so this is a person that I'm dealing with every day. We have business going on. And when you're dealing in business, you never want to burn the hand that's been feeding you. Chris is the hand that's been feeding her for months.
Facts.
Let's keep
And
that
y'all
in
think she gonna
mind.
get some
You
views
don't
now?
burn the hand because she gonna feel that sting. That ex that she over there with. Let me tell you something about a man. A man ain't gonna sit up here for 6 whole months, watch you screwing on the other man, and get back with you and marry you another man.
Thank
None
you.
of that ain't
Yes.
going on. That man is back with her.
what?
That man is back with her because of his ego. Trust and believe them Hispanic men were in his ear talking about, man, Holmes, you see your girl on YouTube sleeping with bro? Man, what you gonna do about that? He dealing with his ego right now. That's what he dealing with.
So what they okay, so what is the point, love?
The point is, she is wrong
She
for
wrong. She
what she
wrong.
did.
That's the point.
Wrong for
She was
exactly
wrong
what?
for how she did him. Yes, ma'am, she was.
Wrong for what exactly what?
She was wrong for how she
She
did
was wrong for
Christopher.
throwing. If you ask me, listen, let me
I'm
talk.
asking you,
If you
how
ask
did she
me, she
do
was
him? I'm
wrong for
asking
throwing
direct
Chris
questions and
under
y'all
the
not
bus.
telling
She's
me
wrong
what
for
she
saying he's
did. Wrong
dirty.
for what?
She's wrong for everything. She's wrong for getting on here trying to bash him and throw him under the bus when she's eating off of his people. Them all Chris supporters on her
All I
page.
didn't I
Why
but
she on
didn't
here
I
talking
just say
shit
that
about
if
him?
she's talking down on him, she's wrong? Didn't I say that?
Okay,
Yes, okay, but
you
even
don't have to
still, the fact that
directly
she
talk down. You don't have to directly talk down on someone to talk down on him. Her simply not getting on that video and clearing the air straight up. She beating all around the bush. I can't answer that. I don't have the question to that. Even when it comes down to the whole raffle thing, girl, you was in there. She was there when they started the raffle. So you mean to tell me you ain't got no clue to what's going on? Quit playing with me. She playing in my face right now. And yes, I am taking it real personal. Because
Love,
to a
love, you
certain
shouldn't take it
extent,
so
this
personal
is
because you
social
don't know
calm
media.
these
down,
It
people.
calm
is
down, calm
social
down.
media, but we give these people clicks and views, which puts money in their pocket. All I'm saying
That's
is,
true.
if you're gonna be a woman about yours, don't be all 100 with it. You don't want to put yourself out. I tell people this all the time about content creators. Why you gonna get upset when somebody feeling some kind of way with about you when you put yourself out there? We never asked Chris, Leslie, or nobody else on YouTube to put their life out there. But since you did, and we're chiming in, we are entitled to have our opinions and our feelings on it.
I didn't say that you don't. I like I said, first of all, I feel like you gotta relax because you don't know these
Now
people
I don't have to do
personally. So
anything. I don't have to do
because you
nothing.
look, it
Cause
looks
you've been
like
on
you.
here
It
talking
seems like
for
you personally know
a
these
whole
people, and
30
you
minutes
don't.
and nobody in the chat agrees with none of what you are saying. So
And
that
that's
lets me know
fine. They
that
didn't agree with Jesus. The
you don't have
majority of people
all the
didn't agree with
facts.
Jesus, but that he didn't care about
Because
that. I could care less
even
Okay,
about
if
y'all,
that.
we not
even
finna do this. We not finna do
What I'm
this.
saying
Y'all give
is,
your opinion and we gonna move on. But
what
yeah,
I'm saying,
but
what I was saying is, all I was saying was that she's talking like she know these people personally, and I'm like,
I
okay,
don't know them personally.
you're
All I know is the
yelling, you're
content.
yelling, you're
All I know is
yelling,
the
you're
content that they're
loud.
putting out. And you keep bringing up the fact about them not being in a relationship.
They weren't.
When Leslie did the prank on Chris about hooking up with Jeremiah, the ex rapper, and he said, "Okay, you got yours off. Let me get mine off." You know what she told him in that video? No, she not having none of that. So she
Okay.
wanted and she expected for him to be committed to her without the official title. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to officially have a title and say this is one my woman or my man. It's between you two that have that understanding, and the understanding that they had put out there with each other is that they were going to be committed at least sexually to each other. They were not going to be seeing other people.
So
They both
because they're
said it.
okay, so you're saying that being having sex with each other and doing things that relationship couples do, but they're not in a relationship, that means that they're entitled, like, so they're entitled to each other in that way. So they're not, you're saying that they're not in a
That's the understand.
relationship,
Hey,
but
I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just trying to tell you what the understanding that they have. It's a lot of young people around here having all kind of different understandings and different kind of commitments that I don't understand. So that's neither here or there for
I,
me. I'm
uh-huh.
just saying what they agreed based off of what they agreed upon in the videos that they put out.
They said this,
She
like they
did
sat down
him
and said what
wrong.
they agreed. They said this. Did they sit down and speak about what they agreed on, or is this what you're
I
saying?
just sat there and gave you a whole example. Did you watch the video when she pranked him with the Jeremiah?
Love. Okay, okay, okay. Let me stop you right there. There's a lot of prints that I watched. Okay, she said things. Chris has also said things. Chris did a prank when she did a prank about her going out late at night. He was like, "You gonna go out and not tell me?" People do that when they're sexually involved. They're not in a relationship though. That's why it's not good to go
I
and have
I I
sex.
I
Can I
don't
finish?
I don't doubt what you're saying. I don't disagree with that what you're
But can I
saying.
finish though?
No, because you have never let me finish anything. So when I feel like I need to chime in, because I was trying to be patient at first, and you bringing up Jesus and all that, it's nothing about Jesus or God that you can tell me, because I've been on this earth longer than
You
you,
are
I'm
way too
sure.
upset, sis. So I'm just gonna
Okay,
let you have the
but
floor.
Okay,
you're
let me say
agitating my
something. Let me say
spirit.
something real quick. Hold on, A. Alex, they want to know why you so quick to bash Queen, but you can't say when Leslie is wrong.
I'm bash. What? Why am I so quick to bash Queen? What does Queen and Leslie have to do with? Well, what does one have to do with the other? And I haven't spoken on Queen in how many months? But what does Queen have to do with Leslie? Leslie, what? Queen and Chris were married, and that's a whole different situation. Leslie and Chris were were they have a YouTube situation going on, and they were in no relationship, and everybody is in an uproar about people that are not in a relationship. I don't care if they said, "Oh, bay this, bay that." I don't care if they're acting like they're in a relationship. People commonly do that. But the fact of the matter is they were not in a relationship. All I said was if she's speaking down on him, she shouldn't do that. They both shouldn't speak down on each other. That's what I was saying. But as far as feeling obligated to each other, people can say what they want to say, but you're not obligated to nobody if nobody sits there and said, if nobody makes the agreement, we're together. That's just the facts of life. I mean, your feelings can be your feelings, but the facts are they weren't together. She did what she did. Okay. If she's speaking down on him, that's wrong. I said that how many times? Many times. So I don't understand what else you guys want from me or what exactly you're looking for because I already done told y'all that if she's speaking down on him, that's wrong.
And the
I already
fact that
said
she
that.
moved on to the ex so quick is wrong too, because at the end of the
She's
day,
not in a
that's
relationship though.
nasty
Why would
for
she be
one.
wrong
That's
about?
wrong because she
She's
don't even
not in a
make the people think that she's
relationship.
with him. But at the end of the day, she made them think, oh,
But my
we
thing is,
have something. So it
did
is wrong.
how is she wrong? She's not in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what y'all not understanding. How could
So
she
it's
be
just okay
wrong
to
when
play with
she's
people's
not in a
feelings. Like tell them,
relationship?
oh, you just supposed to be talking to me, but then you
That's
doing what you
you,
want to do.
but
That's
that's you
basically
too,
playing with somebody's
sweetheart.
feelings.
That's
It's
you
beyond
too.
YouTube.
That's you
Because
too. How you know it's beyond
when those
YouTube?
cameras go off, they still
And
deal with each other.
How
hold on,
do
Alex.
you? Oh, but what I'm
I thought
saying
you
is
was a
you don't know
supporter
what goes
of Chris
on.
and
You're
Leslie. I thought you were
assuming.
one of the ones who was saying you seen the chemistry. You know you were supporting
Oh,
them that
you
they
know how
had
quick
something.
people switch up,
Yeah,
honey.
I definitely did. Like I said on camera, I kept it on camera. I said on camera, it seems like they have a genuine chemistry, but I never said behind the scenes, oh, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. I can't speak on that because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What I do know is that I'm smart enough to know that just because people portray
Oh,
whatever
it's
they
definitely
portray
for
on
Chris fans.
YouTube, that doesn't mean that's necessarily the whole truth. Just because people come on YouTube and say whatever or do whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean you know exactly what's going on. You don't have all the facts.
No, none of us have all the
No,
facts.
Alex.
But
We're
y'all
just talking.
acting like y'all do though.
No,
But
we're
All
not.
I'm
Alex,
going
you
off
don't
of, I
understand
said they
because
were
Alex, you came on here saying you what's going on. I haven't watched everything. I don't know everything. So how can you tell us we wrong for feeling this type of way if you haven't even watched
I didn't
Exactly.
say you
everything?
were
You
wrong.
don't
I
know what
said
has transpired
I
or
didn't say
none of
you were
that.
wrong. I said I specifically asked. I know what that. I said they're not in a relationship. That's a fact, right? They were never in a relationship, right?
I
Okay, I
guess,
They
addressed
but
were
that.
it's
never
no
in a
way you on
I
relationship, but
camera
they
addressed
calling
had
your
an
no,
girl
but
your
I
understanding.
addressed
girlfriend.
that. I addressed that. I didn't address anything that you guys are. I didn't say y'all were wrong about anything. All I said was I addressed the facts. They weren't in a relationship. That's the facts. That's facts. That's actually factual. And I said, if they're down talking each other, that's wrong. That's also a fact because you shouldn't down talk anybody. That's what I said. So, what exactly, like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not going above and beyond trying to make up a whole storyline or create a synopsis of what I think is going on when behind the scenes we don't know what's going on and we don't know what's being planned or what's being done. We don't know the whole story. The girl was single. She goes back to her ex. Chris is messing with whoever he's messing with, whoever he can date, whoever he want to date. Simple. Simple. Like, you think Chris is crying at night or
You don't know
losing
what he's
sleep
No,
doing.
but I
You
think
just
he's
said we
hurt.
didn't have all the facts.
or
So
with the
neither
fact?
do you.
But
You
I'm
don't know what
asking.
he's doing at
That's a
night.
Oh my
question. Y'all,
god.
y'all
You don't
acting.
know what he's doing at night.
Y'all acting. Exactly what I'm saying is y'all acting, but y'all on here saying she's dead wrong. She's dead wrong.
She
She's dead
is.
wrong. And I'm like, that's your opinion. You don't
She
know.
is dead
That's
wrong.
your
Yes, ma'am, she
opinion.
is. She's
To
dead ass
you.
wrong. Excuse my
To
language.
you.
Because
Man.
let me tell you
To
something,
you.
and I know these are adults that we're
Exactly.
talking about, but it's just like if you have a
So what?
daughter and your daughter is seeing a particular young man, and then all of a sudden he want to start moving funny, and she catches him with another girl, and all he got to say is, "Well, we wasn't together, we
But
wasn't in
playing
an
with
official."
people's
That
feelings can
as
get
a
you killed.
mother,
How you know
you're
he
gonna
had
feel some
feelings
kind
though?
of
That's
way
what I'm
about that.
saying. Yeah. How do you know? I just read a comment. They said you can't be playing with people's feelings. How do you know that he
That's
had feelings? How you
he
really know? How do you know he had
Bro,
said it.
Chris
feelings?
said that. Chris
He
said he thought it
said
was
it.
gonna go further than what it went. He thought they actually had
That's
something.
what I'm saying. I can't talk to this lady because she
Like
don't
if
even
you
have all the
knew
facts.
love, if you knew what I knew, that's the thing. You
What
don't
do you
know.
know, Alex?
You don't
Let me
know.
know. What
And
you
no, I'm
know?
not. I don't have to speak on that because I'm gonna let
Oh
y'all can
yeah,
do
how
y'all.
convenient.
Y'all can do y'all. No, it's not convenient. I'm gonna just let y'all because social media. This is what y'all are gonna do. You're gonna basically feel how you
Christopher
feel,
said
think
that
how you
he
think.
had feelings for Leslie. He said it.
That's how you. Okay, cool. That's how you feel, and that's what you saw. Okay, cool. That's great. I'm
No,
not
that's what
arguing
I
with you, sis.
heard.
Good. That's what you heard. I'm glad you can hear that. Yes, you
I'm
heard
just
that.
saying what he said. You're speaking
Okay.
about facts. The facts is what he
A lot of
said.
people say a lot of things. People say a lot of
Oh,
things. People say a lot of things for different reasons. But nobody's in nobody's heart. Like that's why I was saying, like, how do you know? But I mean, I get it. I get why y'all, just riled up. But all I know is that I know why I'm not riled up, and I respect
Okay,
everybody's
so Alex,
opinion.
even still, like, even if they were just friends, um, like you said, she was wrong for talking about him or whatever. But even still, she's wrong either way. So you saying she's wrong, right? She's wrong.
If she's down talking him, yeah, she's wrong. Being single and going back to her ex, no.
The ex that okay, listen, the ex that she cried and said he had a baby on her, crying to Chris about and all this other shit. You don't think that's wrong?
What okay, her crying and confiding in Chris, what does that have to do with the fact that she's single, and what does that have to do with that?
And back
it's
with
like
him?
I said before. It's just out of respect. Did you watch the video when she
What
sat there and
respect
wrote
do you
him?
what respect do you
Oh
owe
my
somebody that's not
gosh.
your
When she sat
partner?
there and wrote the little note to him and she's crying on his shoulders in the video, that wasn't fake, sweetheart. I'm sorry. No, we don't have all the facts and all the logistics and everything behind the scenes, but the content that they put out lets us have somewhat of a knowledge of what
That's what
took
you
place.
think. You
And
think
she
you
was
know.
and how she moved was wrong. It appeared to be wrong. What we saw, it appeared to be wrong. Let me just
Exactly.
say appear.
Appeared. Exactly. That's a better way to
Since
put it.
if
Appeared
that's a
to
little
be
bit better
wrong.
for you, it appeared to be wrong.
Yeah, it appeared to be wrong because that's the facts. You don't know the facts, so the smartest
Y'all
thing you can
gotta
say is
chill.
it appeared to be wrong.
You know what
Because
makes me
if you
mad
don't
though?
know,
It's
you don't. If
always
you
us
don't,
black people. We can't never have each other back for
I
no
why would I
reason. We
have?
always
Why
gonna
would
have
I
an
have?
issue.
Oh God!
And
Now we're
because
in the civil rights.
because
So now we going civil
like
rights.
everybody is saying, had it been Chris out here in a video in Hawaii with another woman, they would have told him to pieces.
And they would have been
Facts.
wrong because he's single. I would have said the same thing. I would have said, "Why y'all going off on Chris? Because Chris is single. He could do what he want to do." I would have said the same thing about Chris. Sis, what are you talking about?
I don't
What do
know.
you?
I don't know if I want to believe that, but okay.
What are you talking about? Like, what do you like? If Chris was out, didn't I just say if Chris was out here, Leslie went to her ex and he went and talked to another girl? I just said that like 3 minutes ago. If Chris was out here talking to another girl, Leslie's talking to another dude, they're single. They can do that. So if Chris was out in Balmain in Antarctica with another female, I would be like, what y'all mad about? The dude is single. I I
Well, I agree with that
mean,
because you can be a
I
whole
don't.
married. You can be a whole married woman and a whole married man and still be across the state with somebody. So it don't matter. You sure all right about that, but it doesn't. It still doesn't make it right how she moved. It doesn't
That's
make
your
it right.
opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
That's right. And this young lady is allowing us to be on her platform to voice our opinions. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, you
And I
are, sis. I'm
appreciate
not
y'all.
stopping you from doing that. You definitely are hyped up. I'm just saying, like, I never
I'm
told you.
very
I,
hyped. Yes, ma'am, I am.
I really hope that you feel better.
And I do. I feel much great that I got my because I've been waiting to speak on this for the last few weeks.
I'm
So
happy you
I'm
got it all
very
out.
elated and very excited and very hyped that I finally have a voice in the matter because it ain't gonna change my opinion. The way that she moved was wrong, not just in the respects of her and Chris being in a relationship or not. Just as a young lady, I just wish these young ladies start respecting themselves a little bit more. Stop bed hopping. I don't
Okay, so
care
how
if she
about you
is a
say
single
how
woman.
okay,
That's
so how
true.
about well when but this goes back to what I said. If you're not in a relationship, you shouldn't do relationship things. That's the first thing I had said. If things get
And that's true.
complicated, because things like this happen, it gets complicated. Okay, so y'all do
But
what y'all
they
do, y'all
even
have sex, y'all do what
but
y'all
this is
do,
the
whatever,
thing though,
whatever,
Alex.
whatever. But at the
They
end of
got
the
on here
day,
saying
the fact still remains they're single, and that's where people get hurt at. That's why I said don't do
I don't think they were
relationship things
single.
with people you're not in a relationship with.
I don't think they were single.
That's what you okay, that's what you think. So Chris, I mean, he came out and said he was in a relationship with her, or Leslie said that she was
He
in
was calling
like
her his girlfriend.
they were both single.
Mm,
That's why you don't
I
do
don't,
that. Kids listening, you don't do relationship things with people that you're not in a relationship with, because things like these happen and people get mad and in their feelings. Like y'all get riled up and in y'all feelings because why? Think people are doing things they're not supposed to be doing. And I know this. And because I know this, I'm able to be level headed and say, okay, well, they did something wrong. They weren't in a relationship. They were messing around. People, whatever, whatever. But the fact remains, sadly, but sorry to say, they're single, so they can do what they
okay,
want to
so they
do.
want to know. They want to know. Do you think that Clarence was single when he got with Queen?
Do I think that Clarence was single when he? Do
Got with
you
Queen
think Clarence was single when he got with
because he said that.
Queen?
But let's not forget, we were all me and you saying that Clarence was wrong because he was in a relationship with Leslie.
Leslie provided the receipts. Didn't she provide receipts though? She had made the video of her basically being there around the time when Queen had did the Kristen, what is it? Clarence and Queen did the video of what was that video they did? Smash or pass or whatever the case may be, and Leslie showed the video of her being in the basement. Basically, she was before the video even dropped. She basically was there with Clarence, and she had said that she agreed for Clarence to work with Queen. They were still together, and she showed her in the basement asking Clarence, "Would you smash Queen? Would you smash Queen?" Leslie dropped those receipts. So no,
Mm.
he wasn't single. She dropped the receipts.
That's what I'm not understanding. If she was really single, why the fuck she hide the whole trip that she was with that man up until she got caught? Hid the whole trip.
Like hiding, what you mean, hiding her trip with her ex?
Yes. Any other time, if y'all got Leslie on IG, any other time she posting her every move, especially on vacation.
They say, Alex, why do you get so angry
And not
about
and,
Chris?
and not let's not forget that the trip been planned, because you can't plan a trip to Hawaii overnight.
Exactly.
So that trip was
Somebody
planned, and
said,
she
Alex, you're not sophisticated. You're a city girl. No, I just got common sense. That's just all I have. I'm just logical. That's
all of us
all.
have common sense. Don't go there. Cause
Who said that you
I'm not with the
didn't?
shade. I
Who
ain't with
said
the
that you
shade, boo.
didn't?
I ain't with the shade.
Love, love,
I
love,
got
love,
Oh
love,
plenty of
my
love,
common
love. I've
sense.
been very
gosh.
kind to you.
The
I've
and
been
common
very
sense
kind to
lets me
you.
know that
I've been very
everybody in
kind to
this
you.
chat not
I've been
feeling
very
nothing
kind to
what you
you, but I
saying.
never addressed you. I never threw shade at you. I never said anything at you.
Yeah,
I said I have common sense. I'm addressing my medulla.
you don't
I
have to
didn't
be like I
address your
said.
medulla.
It's a lot
I
of
didn't address your
saying
frontal
things without saying.
cortex.
I don't have
I
time for that.
didn't address your frontal cortex. I said I have common sense. I didn't address your medulla or your frontal cortex. So
Girl, if you
how was I
gonna miss
coming for
me with
you?
all of this scientific technology
Because
words,
I'm smart. I
I
can
don't
do
want to
that.
Oh
hear
my
that.
You need
gosh,
to
Miss
hear it.
I
A.
don't give a
Calm
doggone
down.
You
about
need to
that,
hear it.
Calm
You
girl.
need to hear
down.
it because you loud and you
Shit.
ignorant. Okay, you acting like a buffoon, a baboon.
No,
You
you're acting
acting
like a
like somebody of
buffoon.
the wild.
Oh,
You're acting like one. Nothing you're saying is
hey,
making
hey,
sense.
hey, hey.
Nothing you're saying. Nobody agrees with what you're saying,
Who
lady.
cares?
Nobody.
You're so
Hey,
Nobody
y'all,
agrees with
mad,
chill
anything that
out.
you're saying.
girl.
Now
You
that's
so mad
what
about
we're
people
not
you
gonna
don't
do.
know.
Because I
Oh
got
my
your full
god,
name. You don't have mine. So you
you
better
so mad
check
at people you
yourself. You
don't know,
understand what
girl. You
I'm
need to
saying?
relax.
No, you
Your high
relax.
blood pressure. Your blood pressure, sis. Your blood
I
pressure.
can show you better than I can tell you.
And then you 40, so relax. You're
And
like a
that's
stroke
right. And
away,
I sure am. And
and you're gonna stroke out.
you ought to pray to God that you will be blessed to live to my age.
And you're I
While you
would,
Ooh.
bringing up
but
God
you
and all of
won't.
that, you
But
pray for that.
but you
I'm
won't
not
live
ashamed of
long,
my
sis, if
age.
you're
I
so
am blessed.
angry. You're
I am
angry.
blessed to be here still.
You will not be here if you keep yelling. You're gonna stroke
Yes,
out,
I will.
sis.
That is not your
Okay, y'all, I
call.
got y'all.
That's not your call. That is not your call, young lady.
Miss A. Miss A.
Oh my god.
Lady
Miss
done
A, you
pissed me
good,
off.
baby?
Shit.
Oh
You
my
good?
god. Oh girl, it's the investment for me. Oh my god.
You on
Okay,
here
so
too, but you on here too.
Oh, I'm not arguing, sweetheart. You just upset.
who
You're
is Belle?
hurt. Like what? I don't know what I did to you. Alex look
You're
45. Girl,
annoying me
lie.
I
because
need
what
my
you're saying
mods
is
to
making
block
no
Belle.
sense.
I'm not yelling, sis. I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. You just so passionate about this subject. It's as if
I
it's
am
happening to
very
you.
passionate about it. Thank you for saying passionate, because just because a person is raising their voice doesn't make them angry.
Yes,
So
That's
thank
true
sweetheart,
you
you're
because
for
I
that.
raised my
I'm
angry.
very
voice.
much
That's
passionate.
true. That is true.
You're very
I
much
raised
so
my voice
angry
a
because
lot.
people who are not angry, they use a normal tone of voice and they can communicate appropriately. You're communicating. You're not communicating. You're yelling. You're yelling. You're irritated. That's what that is. You see how I'm speaking?
Alex, they say you're gaslighting.
I'm very calm. No, I'm not gaslighting. I'm calm. She's upset and I'm letting her know that she's
I
really
don't think she's
really
upset. I think
she
she just like you
she
said,
just
she's
went off on me
passionate.
for like 5
I don't want
minutes.
to say she's yelling because y'all know I talk loud and people say I'm yelling.
She
That's just how I talk.
no, AB, but she literally
So,
just went off for like 5 minutes. For like 5 whole minutes. And I've been speaking in the
all
same
right, so
tone for
Alex,
like
is that all you have to say because they're not feeling you and I can't I can't keep on with the show like this.
yeah. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you don't have I mean, they don't have
I'm
to feel
sorry.
me. I mean, I understand. I respect everyone's opinion. But I mean, thanks for having me. I mean, I was just trying to get caught up and it's like if they don't feel what I have to say, that's cool. Like everyone has their own opinion. But it was
Right.
nice talking to you guys and you can finish your show and have a good show, love.
You too. All right, Miss A, do you have anything else you want to say? Miss A. I don't know where she went, y'all. But until she comes back, y'all, I just want to say, y'all, I'm sorry for that little chaos right there. That was that was a bit much, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know your name. Are you on here? I mean, I see your name up here. I see mute though. A. Let me see. Hold on. Anyway, unsubscribe to your channel. Whose channel? Y'all don't play with me like that. Yeah, don't try to play me and throw slick yeah, we ain't with the trolling. And you entitled to feel how the hell you want to feel. But what I ask is that you be respectful and try to see things from other people's point of view, because sometimes you can only see what you want to see, and that's not right. I mean, all this is Chris and Leslie fault. They should have just kept it professional. I agree. Okay, A, I'm gonna drop you down. If you want to come back up, boo, you can come back up. It's just you're not speaking, and I don't know, what's going on. So yeah. Anybody who wants to come up, the link is in the description. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, and another thing I want to talk about, y'all, is what in the world is going on with Leslie comfortably and the little boyfriend comfortably letting the nigga word roll off their tongue. Why do y'all Puerto Rican asses feel as though that's a word that y'all can use? Like, who the fuck told y'all that shit was okay? Who? Yeah, yeah. I don't block nobody or none of that. I respect everybody's opinion. We respect everyone's opinion over here. Yes, they using the nigga word. The nigga word. Yes. How do I talk? The link is pinned in the comment section. Click that link. You just type your name in and come up to the chat, and I'll, ring you in so you can chit chat with everybody, and we can hear what you have to say. I'll come up. Come on, Val. We don't mind. You seem like you funny, so I know we're gonna get a good laugh. They can't use that word for real, for they not like that's what I'm saying. They using it freely, like, and that's why I understand with like Chris siblings and stuff. When Leslie was around, why the fuck ain't nobody check her? Why nobody ain't say, hey, no, you ain't no nigga, bitch. You can't use this word. No, the blacks in New York City give them a pass for it. That shit not cool. That shit not cool at all. It was just for business for both of them. I'm Puerto Rican and I don't use that word. I have family that are mixed and I don't use that word. I'm against it and I don't play with that word. See, Queen Rose, I swear I thought you were black mixed with something, but you're totally Puerto Rican. That's crazy. We ain't want you to ask Vail. You a Chris hater. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. Just be respectful, to Chris and my platform. What's up? How are you?
Yo, what's good?
Not nothing. How you doing? What you think about this whole situation?
I mean, I don't even know what situation, what situation y'all talking about right
What? You don't know
now.
what's
Man,
going
y'all
on?
screaming. I mean, it depends on which one. It's always a lot of situations going on with Chris.
Oh, don't do my boy Chris now. What's up? What's glitter?
Hey, you can hear me?
We can hear you, baby.
Okay, so I just want to say this. Like, I've been following this for a very long time. I feel like she is dead wrong. Like, she got caught lacking, and she got mad and threw Chris under the bus.
Exactly.
That's
And
the
she's
only reason why
continuously
she
throwing Chris under
did.
the bus.
Don't get it twisted. I like Leslie. I think she's mad pretty. But at the same time, it's like, you're not going to get caught and then throw that nigga under the bus. But before then, you did not say nothing. You was like, oh, we friends. We cool. You was checking on him and everything. Now, all of a sudden, because
Exactly.
you get caught, Now he's just
It's
this
Chris'
bad
fault.
person.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Everything that Alex said, he did say. He said we was not together. He defended her like, yo, she not wrong. Don't bash her. But as soon as she got caught, it was over for him.
And you know, I applaud Chris because Chris not even entertaining it. A lot of people want him or feel as though he should come up and speak out about it. But me personally, I feel as though he should just leave it alone because the longer he entertains it, the longer her name gonna be trending next to his. So it
Exactly.
shouldn't even, don't even entertain it. That's what she wants. Her and the midget.
No, I just feel like she taught him the game. And she was in his ear like, yo, Chris put me on about this. You could do the same thing we was doing and continue. But it don't work like that because he's boring.
Right.
That shit is corny. She's corny. He's corny. And it's crazy because I really liked her. Like, I was jacking her. Now she a dub.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
That's
y'all.
the
This is how I
crazy
talk. I'm from
thing.
Brooklyn.
I'm back. I could hear you, but I couldn't find my link on my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else to say. I mean, basically, I mean that whoever that young lady was just rubbing my spirit all the wrong way and
That's
trying
Alex.
to.
She actually has a YouTube page. She was one of the
I
people
don't I don't
who.
I don't need to know it. That's all
Oh,
right.
okay.
I'm
I'll
good.
just
I'm
say,
good on that.
she's known for speaking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good on it. That she said her piece and I said mine. For me, it's really not a big deal. I have been following Chris for a number of years.
Hmm.
Um, I liked him and Leslie together. I just like I said, I feel like how it all played out, it was just wrong on her part. I don't have all the full details, but what I can see, I feel like she did him wrong,
Yeah, I
and
feel
that's
like
just
that too.
that's my opinion on that.
I feel like, yeah, they
Okay,
wasn't
so
together,
Belle,
but still.
Belle, they
What's
want
going
to
on?
know. They want to know what's your thought. What's your thoughts? Excuse me.
My thoughts is both of them shady. I mean, I don't think that there's a person in the right now. I think that they both did wrong. They both petty,
So
and
Chris did
they,
wrong.
yeah. What you mean?
How? Explain.
He was with Leslie in the first place. Like, why was
What
that?
the
Why was that
fuck
line
that
of
got to do
communication
with
ever open?
anything? What they got to
Clarence
do
not
with
his
anything?
man's. That's not his brother.
Right.
That's not his
He don't owe
friend.
Clarence.
So
It's fair
what
He don't
type
owe
game.
of
Clarence
nigga
shit.
what type of nigga goes and tries to get some random nigga ex girlfriend? Like who does that?
A
That's
nigga
lame as
that
hell.
could show him, nigga, anybody is untouchable. First of all, Clarence been
Why
trying to
you
shit on him
why do
for
you care so
mad
much to prove
long.
something to another nigga? Like
No,
I'm not
but
going
But the
out of my way
think
for
whole
no
about
nigga
it,
time,
brother.
girl.
Hold
Clarence
on,
used
wait.
to
Think
watch
about it. Clarence
Queen
been shitting on him
and
for
Clarence.
mad
I mean Chris.
long.
Where's your
It's like
proof of that?
nigga, I
Where's your
could have
proof that you used to
anybody
watch
you
Queen?
have.
He said it. Leslie said it.
Leslie said it. Oh yeah, because she's never lied before. Like what?
And if you want
That's
to get
Bro,
technical, Clarence told him he should go make videos
Clarence
with
said
my
he
ex.
used to see her on YouTube. That mean the nigga used to watch her. Come on now.
if anybody who opens up YouTube, especially back then, if you opened up YouTube, you would have saw Queen. Like that's
No,
not.
see now you beating around the bush now.
What do you mean?
Actually, Queen admitted that she used to watch Clarence, and that was her crush.
Yeah, Queen did
So
that, and
she,
Queen slid in the DMs too. Queen initiated that
yeah,
relationship.
and
But
so
what does that got to do? Like I'm not sure what that like. What does that got to do with anything? Queen initiated that relationship, and they was being petty, trying to get back at them,
So
trying to
you
get
think
some
So
attention.
you think Chris owed Clarence loyalty to not mess with his ex?
Chris, I don't think Chris owed Clarence shit.
Exactly. So then he could
I
mess with
think that
Leslie.
it's
It's
just
fair
pathetic
game.
to
That's
have
not
to
his
go after another
man's.
man, woman like that. Like
I feel like it was business. I feel like they both didn't think they will like each other. It was business. Chris cute, she's mad pretty. What did you think was going to happen? They human.
what's business about that though? Like you sitting here trying to do something that you know is going to try to rile up your ex. Now, like the only reason they did that is to rile up
Okay, so
Queen
all
No,
and
they
these
did it
Clarence.
to
times
get
Clarence
money.
posting
They did it
shit
to get
to
money.
get back at Chris, to get a reaction out of Chris
So
with
you
his
telling
son
me
and
Chris
shit,
Sales
that
is
shit
just
was
as famous
wrong.
as Queen and he can't get money outside of doing petty shit like that? Like
What?
that's what's pathetic about it to me. This man has his own name, but he moves like he doesn't. He moves like Leslie should be doing shit like that. She's literally irrelevant. She's a nobody. Chris is not. He shouldn't be moving like that.
I mean, I guess that's your opinion. I guess.
I can
Yeah.
see I can see
Because at the end of the day, people
on the outside
gonna
looking
bash
in
Chris
it
for
look.
whatever the fuck he do.
It seemed weird, but you gotta understand they was talking for a whole year before they even linked up. When it was going on, when the drama was going on, Leslie and Chris was talking, but they end up linking up to make money. It was a good business opportunity for both of us. Even Clarence said it.
And that was the only business opportunity that he had, huh? Well, I guess he scared away all his friends. Armand and Trey don't nobody want to do business with him. So yeah, that might have been his last resort actually. So y'all got a point. Go ahead, y'all can have that.
I got a different opinion on that, but I feel like we're not even talking about that right now. We could get
Nobody
into
wants to
that
be
another
around
time when she
Chris.
picked the
Like
topic.
that's what it is. Nobody likes
No,
Chris.
they don't
Nobody
want to
wants
be
to be
around
around
him
him.
because he's gotten into legal trouble and they don't think it's good for their brand and name. It's not that he ran them away, except for maybe Trey. But everybody else feel as though he's bad for business because of his record, his history. Not that he's a bad friend or whatever else people got
He's
going through
bad
their
for his
head.
own business. Of course, he's bad for
I
everyone
just feel
else's
like you don't
business.
like
That's your
Chris.
opinion,
I'm
though.
getting
It's
it's
not
giving
about
he
me
don't
not
like
liking
Chris.
Chris. It's
That's
about
what it
y'all.
is.
It's about y'all kissing somebody's ass when he don't deserve
No,
it. He
Why
it's
the
needs to
not.
fuck
get
are
his
you
shit
No,
kissing
together.
no.
ass?
You
He
kissing
needs to
I
get
ain't
his
ass.
shit
kissing
together
nobody.
and don't
You
nobody
hopping
sit
on
here
the
and tell it
hate
how it
Chris
is, bro.
bandwagon. You hopping on the
What?
I hate Chris bandwagon.
I
You
don't
kissing
hate Chris.
ass.
I don't. If I hated Chris, I would not be
Fooled
criticizing him
me, cause
ever.
you up here
The
coming
fuck?
at everything that he do.
Yes, so he can stop doing that
Fooled
shit,
me.
boss up, and be the man that he has the potential to be. Not be out here acting like a whole hoe. Like, what do you mean? Y'all should be telling them what I'm saying.
How is
Can
he
I
acting
can
like
I
a
What's
say
up?
something
hoe?
really
Go
quick?
I'm
ahead.
confused.
All
How's he?
right, so I basically just entered in, right? It's Alex again, y'all. What's
That
up?
wants to be Chris. I got more views than Chris. Get
Hey,
the fuck out of here.
Alex.
Watch your mouth.
Okay, let me say something real quick let me say something real quick. Vel, he said that basically, why would Chris go after another dude's man's? Is that, I'm sorry, can you repeat that, because I was gonna say something to that.
Why
You
would
said that
why would he
you
go
said
after? Why would he go after another man's ex?
okay. So Chris went after Leslie, that's Clarence's ex. Okay, same question. Why would Clarence agree to talk to a married woman knowing she was married to Chris?
Queen went
When
after him, and he was doing business like that. That was business,
Her
and
whole
he
time
showed the
Queen got
wait, wait,
receipts.
wait,
married.
wait, wait,
He
wait,
Queen
wait,
showed the
got
wait,
pregnant when she
receipts.
was
wait,
still
wait,
married.
because I know we have our differences of opinion when it came to the last conversation. But what I can say is, if you're gonna say Chris went after Clarence's ex, that's to me, I feel like irrelevant, because when it comes down to it, that was Clarence's ex, and Chris had no loyalty to Clarence. Clarence
Why is
actually
he
was
thinking about
bragging.
another
Listen,
man's
listen,
ex
no, listen,
anyway?
I
listen,
agree.
listen.
It's weak for her to be
Clarence
on
was
his mind.
but listen, Clarence was bragging about taking another man's wife. This man actually was
So he took his
talking to another
bitch.
man's wife. You feel me?
He took it. He
So
took
you,
it leftovers. Like,
so
what
if
do
you
you mean?
wanna,
He didn't take
He
shit.
took the bitch that he thought he could go back to. He took the girl that he thought he could go back to when shit get crazy with him and Queen. Let's be real, keep it 100. Like, you gotta really analyze
but
this shit. That nigga not dumb.
right, do y'all understand what I'm
How the
saying
fuck
though?
is Leslie
Like,
a good backup plan for anyone? Like Leslie is like rock bottom. Like who
I
wants to
No,
go
agree.
for fuck
no.
back
I
to that?
agree. She
Listen.
is.
No, listen,
Like
I
what
agree with
logic
that. But that's the
world are y'all
girl.
living
Listen,
in?
that's the girl that he thought he still got a situation with. It's not
He
about,
does have a
oh, she's
situation
top
with her
tier.
still. If Clarence wants her at will, she's going back, and that's a fact.
I agree with you. I'm
It's
not
nothing.
debating that. I agree. I agree with that. But I feel like, you know how a person feel like, yeah, damn, like I could still have a chance with my ex. I think it was one of those moments.
How was that again?
I said, you know how like when you break up with an ex and you feel like, damn, we got history. I can go back. I feel like it was one of those moments for Clarence. He didn't think that Chris could actually pull her. You know what I mean? That's
right.
how I
And you
feel
could
that
tell by
situation
the
I
went.
don't
video
think
that
that's
he
true.
did reacting to that he was bothered. He was moving
He
around
was, but then
fidgeting
he
and shit.
stopped.
He should have never even did a reaction if you ask me. If you happy, why the fuck are you reacting to this shit? Why do you care?
No, but the thing is, he was gonna go on, but he said Queen shut it down. He said, "Y'all don't want to get in trouble" on his Twitter. Queen shut
Exactly.
it down.
Because it
He
was
was gonna
wrong.
react. He was tight. He was tight, but you know, he gotta act like he wasn't.
I said,
And
I've
I just
seen
have
your
one more
videos
question
bashing
before
Chris. I criticize Chris a lot because he's always doing dumb shit. I really don't give a
No,
fuck
well,
about
But
this.
you
but
I
that
I
I
make
watch
think
you
videos
do
Val,
about
dumb
Chris
shit.
for money.
Nobody,
Simple.
your
Val,
shit is
Val,
have valid
I have
points.
a
publicized though.
question.
Hold on,
I
Alex.
have a, go
Val,
ahead.
I don't know who you are, but let me just say this. You probably do dumb, stupid shit as well. But
Not
it's
at
not
all.
publicized because you're not
Not at all.
No,
Chriselle.
you're not God. You can't say not at all.
Everybody does
Not at
stupid
all. Like, I
shit. Come
mean,
on now.
how
Nah,
I can
I
say if I
watch
do
his
dumb
channel
shit or not.
too, but
You're
we all disagree to
imperfect. You
agree.
do
No, I
dumb
never
things.
bashed Chris. What are you talking about? Never.
And I never said I was perfect. I just said I don't
Okay.
do dumb shit. Like, what?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You say that Chris does dumb shit and why would he go after Leslie? But you never acknowledge the fact that Queen was a whole married woman. Clarence knew that Queen was married and he consented to talking to and pursuing a married woman. He
He did not
consented.
pursue her. He was talking about business. He was trying to get a
It
business
was
off of the ground. That was talking about straight business.
okay, Queen, you're like a Queen and Clarence fan. Okay, so Queen slides into this man's DM while she's married. Was that okay?
They were separated.
Separated, what you mean? No, they weren't.
They
No, they
shit
weren't.
clearly was not going right. Chris was cheating all the
I
time.
don't care
It
what,
was in the news
but
all the time. Like,
they
what
were
do you
still
mean?
married. But I'm asking you, they were still married.
Where
They were
is the
still married.
accountability for Chris is the question. Why
Where's the
why
accountability? No,
always
you
the
always
attacks
no.
on
Where's the
Queen?
accountability for Queen and
You
Clarence? Because I
must
asked you
want
a question,
Queen.
but you're not.
You
Why
must
would
want
you need
Not
Queen.
accountability
you're
for Queen and
y'all,
It
Clarence?
sound
y'all,
like he a
y'all, y'all.
Queen and
Listen,
Clarence
listen.
fan.
I
They
asked
got
you a
their shit
question.
together. What do you mean? You
I
talking about
asked
the
you.
one guy who
Yeah,
has not been
now.
able to get his shit together and you don't criticize that?
He's one of them
I
people.
asked you.
Oh, Queen don't do no wrong.
Vel, I asked you a
That's false.
question.
I
Was it
criticize
okay?
Queen equally on my channel. What?
No, you don't. No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do.
No, you
See,
don't.
this is the
Okay, let
problem.
me
Y'all
ask you
only
a
watch the
question. Let
Chris
me ask you
videos.
this. Was it okay for Queen as a married woman, to slide into Clarence's DM and she wasn't even divorced yet?
Keep it 100.
I don't
Keep
know
it
what agreements
100.
they had together. I don't know
Keep
what
it
agreements
100.
They
they
were
had.
married.
A
They were
married woman
married.
writing a nigga
They
on
were
Instagram. You
married.
think
I
that's
mean,
okay?
so is Will
They were
Smith and
married.
Jada. Like, what do you mean? He
Nah.
was okay with August.
Will Smith
Exactly.
and Jada
And
got
then on
it.
top of that, one more thing, guys, and I promise I'm gonna
No.
let one more thing. One more thing, AB. One more thing. And then you say, okay, Clarence, Clarence,
What?
they were doing
We not
business.
talking about them.
No, I'm just saying because I just want to get this point across, and I'm done. You're saying that Clarence, basically he does no wrong. They were doing business. They basically had the friend T-shirt thing going on. They were friends, but they were having sex the whole time. They were friends with benefits, as Queen said, and she was still married. Clarence knew that
That's a
she was
fact.
still legally
That
married
is a
and
fact.
was fucking another man's wife and bragged about it.
What was the bragging ticket? I didn't see the bragging part.
He literally tweeted one time, "Oh, I took another man's wife." Basically, he knew Queen was married. He knew this. He could have easily said, "Nah, shorty, you married. I can't even go there with you. You need to divorce, get that situation together."
If they were
No, he slept
separated,
with her.
it does
They
not
were
matter
not.
if they're
They're
legally
married.
married if you are
They were not
separated.
separated. There was no separation. They were
And
still
that video he
married. They
did in the tub
divorced in
eating them damn
2018
hot
of
Cheetos and
They
shit.
divorced in April of 2018, I believe. They were screwing each other the whole time, and Clarence knew that he was married, that she was married to Chris,
I
and
don't care
still
if you're
decided to fuck
legally married
another
if you're
man's
separated.
wife.
You can be separated and still be legally married. That doesn't mean anything.
You're legally, but who said that they were separated? Where did you get the idea they were separated? They were legally married. They were married before God. Before God, they're married.
So before God,
mean?
That's true,
freaking
but
Chris
you
was
got
doing
to
all
be
this cheating
legally
before God
separated
then.
before you.
And the
before
whole
you
Queen
internet.
cheated
move
too.
on.
But Queen cheated too. Queen cheated in Detroit.
I feel like they was both young cheating. That's
They
all
both
I know.
was cheating.
They both was
Y'all
young
just
They
saying
cheating.
both
shit at
was
this point.
cheating.
You gotta
Y'all
understand.
just saying shit. Like, why
they got
you
rich
try to drag
together.
Queen? You can
Yeah.
clearly see
And
by where each
nobody
other
knew
is.
about it.
You can see by their positions in life who's in the right or wrong.
You're
Like,
being
how is this debatable?
biased, Val. You're being
How is this
very
debatable?
biased.
So Queen.
So you mean to tell me
So Queen,
because Queen is successful,
Yes.
she's not wrong in anything?
I didn't say she wasn't wrong in anything.
But
I
that's
said
how
she
you
did
just
the
said
right
it.
thing.
That's
She
how
made the right
exactly.
decision.
You just made it
Y'all
seem
made
like
She made
because
the
she's
right
more
decision.
successful, she was right in anything that she did.
Vel. She made the right decision by sleeping and having sex with another man while she was still married and having a baby 9
That
months
don't
after her
mean
divorce
shit.
ended.
Don't get it twisted. I like Queen, but she did some wrong shit too. She was young.
I
They
never
both
said
was
she
young
didn't. I
cheating.
have always
And
said
then
that she
left
has
her
too.
sick child behind.
To go be with Clarence in the basement. And then 9 months after they divorced in April, and 9 months after that, Legend was born. She was been fucking Clarence the whole time while she was still married. People always bash Chris. Oh, he cheated. Queen cheated too. Queen was cheating from Detroit. She was cheating with a drug dealer that shot her mama car up.
I didn't.
Queen. They both
I
did
never
dirt,
said-
sir. They both did dirt. So if you come
I
down on
don't
Chris,
criticize someone
if
just
you
for
come
doing
down on
dirt. I
Chris-
criticize Chris
if
for
you
not
come
growing
down
the
on
fuck up.
Chris and say Chris is this, that, and the third, please come down on Queen, because Queen was
I
not innocent. She
do.
violated
What
her
are we
marriage
talking
vows.
about?
She
I
violated
do.
her marriage vows, very much so, and got pregnant on top of that.
I don't give a fuck about the marriage vows. I don't care about a piece of paper. It all has to do with what's going on in the relationship and what you all have agreed to. Because if Chris is going around doing his thing, the moment that Chris cheated, them vows didn't mean shit. The moment Chris cheated, the vows meant nothing.
Exactly. This shit is an old storyline. Niggas don't care about that. All we care about is Leslie is dead ass wrong. Period. That's all we care about. She wrong.
Chris wrong too, though.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to. Thank you.
Okay, your point is Chris is wrong because he shouldn't have slept with
Clarence. You bringing up the fact that he got with Leslie. That's not credit.
That's not his friend. We don't care.
Exactly. That's why I said. That's why I said he bringing up the fact that Chris got with Leslie, but he's not bringing up the fact that Clarence got with Chris's wife. Like that's
Clarence did not pursue her. She came on to him.
It don't.
Chris went out of his way to do some petty shit, and this is why he's so low on the totem pole now.
How you know what Chris did?
It don't matter.
It's public. Everything Chris do is in the fucking public eye.
What are you talking about?
Don't do that. If you was presented an opportunity to fuck a beautiful girl, you
don't even know what you talking about.
You gonna take it too.
And that's not even his man's, and that's not even
that's
you know
exactly
his
that's no loyalty.
That's not even his man's. At the end of the day, as a man,
Alex,
Clarence,
that's not his man's,
at the end of the day, if you're a man, at the end of the day, if you're a real man, if you know that a man is married to a woman, you're not gonna touch that woman.
Look, I'm from Brooklyn. I see that shit every day. Niggas, bitches, good to period.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. If y'all separated, it is what it is.
Y'all not stay what they were married, and that makes you. And
it does not matter. Like
honestly,
that, them being married is a fucking piece of paper. It does not mean that they have the same commitments to each other. The second that Chris
what
cheated,
are you talking about?
that shit was void. Like
sir.
That don't matter.
Marriage is a commitment. Marriage is for better, for worse. There's
so why the fuck did why did Chris break it then?
Oh, that's
why did Chris break it?
Leslie
Queen broke it too. What are you talking about?
No, if Chris broke it first, how can Queen then break it? If Chris had already broke it,
actually, Chris did not break it first. Queen broke it in Detroit when she slept with that drug dealer that shot up her mama car. That's what you don't know.
They were separated.
They weren't separated. They were married.
They were separated.
They were married, love. They were married.
Just because somebody's married don't mean that they can't be separated.
They're not, baby. They're legally married. They're not. They weren't separated. They were married. There was.
It's a difference between being separated and legally anything. Like they were separated.
They're married. They had a commitment for better, for worse, till death do us part. That's the agreement. That's the agreement right there.
Do you know that? She got
what'd you say?
Her mama car shot the fuck up.
Yeah,
yes. And guess who saved her? Wait, and guess who saved her? And guess who took her back still after that? Chris took her back after that.
Of course, Chris is gonna take her back. Chris will always take her back because he needs her. That's why he failed to off without her.
No, this is before the success.
How is
Chris?
He's always needed her though.
No, but this was before the success.
Hold on.
This is when they
wait.
Together.
I'm not saying he just needs her. Chris needs someone.
No, he loved her
though. Chris was the mastermind behind
you. He married a female that got pregnant. He thought it was the right thing to do to be a man to marry her.
Period.
Right. That's what he said. That's what he's selling. Chris cannot be alone, which is why he's never alone. Simple.
Gave her a family and and made her a wife. And then he left college. He left college and made her a wife. And then the YouTube thing, YouTube was Chris's idea. He was the mastermind behind that. Queen didn't even want to do YouTube.
Joe
he found a way to provide for his
that.
Family. He found a way to provide for his family through YouTube, and he put Queen aboard. So don't try to say, oh, she needed him, because if anything, Chris put Queen on, if anything, because Chris was the mastermind behind YouTube.
So y'all niggas delusional.
That whole operation was Chris.
I get it. I get the Queen haters. Just really y'all delusional. That's crazy.
We're Queen haters.
No, I'm not a Queen hater. I really like
But Val, it's facts though. It's facts. She cheated. Get over it. She cheated while she was married.
I don't give a fuck what they did at all. I mean, y'all delusional out here.
I am realistic. I like all of them. Let's be realistic. Y'all gotta really stop dick riding and really tell the truth.
Be fair.
Hold on. Be fair. Dick riding. You just ride Chris no matter what he does.
No,
Everybody
you're
hold
dick
on.
riding Clarence. Like what?
Everybody hold on. Hold on, please. I'm about to start muting people since y'all don't.
Anybody gonna say something? Like, what are we talking about now?
I'm quiet.
Yeah,
I
she
said,
said,
no,
hold
I am
on.
not a
Go
Chris
ahead.
hater whatsoever. Like, stop it. Like, literally,
don't
I have
like
a lot
Chris,
of, I
though.
have
You
as
don't
many
like Chris.
videos supporting Chris as I do
No,
criticizing
you don't,
him.
Vel. You don't like Chris. You love Queen and Clarence. Queen and Clarence could be dead ass wrong,
I
and you
really
still
don't give
will.
a fuck
You
about
still
any
will
of them, to
say,
be honest. I
yes, you
purely
do.
make
Yes,
content
you
on them
do.
to make money. Like that. That's it. That's it.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
I
you
don't.
let
I'm
me
not
know when I
attached
can
to them.
talk, cause you know.
I am completely unbiased.
No, you're not. You're very biased because you can't even admit you're trying. You can't even admit Queen messed up too. You can't even admit that.
You don't watch
You
my
can't even
videos clearly,
say
so it ain't nothing. I watch your videos. You don't watch mine. I have criticized Queen multiple times and Clarence, by the way. But I'm not gonna
I've
sit here
never
and
seen that Nan video you criticize Queen. You've always made excuses for her. Always.
what? Well, you need to watch more videos. I mean, that's on you if you don't see me criticize them. You only
I've
look for
seen your
what you
videos.
do is you
I've
watch my
seen.
videos and you look for something to defend against Chris. That's like you don't care
No,
about
I don't
nothing else
watch
I
your
say unless I
videos
say
at
something
all,
about Chris.
actually. But when I did watch your video, because you made a video about me, I basically saw your catalog and I saw basically how you were very pro Queen and Clarence and anti Chris. That's what I did see.
I'm anti stupidity and immaturity, which is why
Okay,
I'm
well,
anti
Queen
you
is
as
Okay,
well.
fucking
so
stupid,
basically,
and
Queen
Clarence
cheating
is
on her
fucking
husband is
childish. So
stupidity.
what?
Be anti that.
I don't
Queen
understand how you
Queen
support
sliding
Queen and
in a
Clarence
dude's
when that shit is
DMs while
fake
she
as
married
fuck.
is stupidity and adultery. And be anti that.
I don't give a fuck if they committed adultery. I don't give a shit about none of that. Like they
Okay, well, all I'm
together,
saying is that if
leveled
you
up,
want to
and
come down
changed
on
their
Chris,
lives.
come down
Chris
on
is
Queen. That's
still
all I'm
stagnant in
saying.
the same spot. Chris is not elevating. He's wasting his fucking potential doing all this goofy shit when he's super talented and he can actually go far if he get his head out of Queen's and Clarence ass and get his shit
But
together.
who
He can do his own shit without them
How
and he
you
can
how
be
you
big.
know what he doing
what is
though?
he doing to be up
How do
Queen
I
and
know what he's
Clarence's
doing?
ass?
What do you mean? It's
What is he
all over the
doing?
fucking internet.
Does he talk about Queen and Clarence?
What?
Wait, can I
Does he
say
talk
this?
about
Can
Queen
I
and
say one
Clarence? Has
thing?
he said anything about Queen and
Yeah,
Clarence?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, did you realize that the Shade Room teens only posted the aftermath of what Leslie said about Chris? They didn't follow the timeline that she got caught
Yep.
somewhere else. So it's a narrative. The media is basically trained to bash Chris
Because of who
Mm-hmm.
though? Because of
because
who?
of Queen Naija,
Queen.
Thank
because
you.
of
Thank
Claire,
you.
and because it's a narrative they want to keep out there on Chris.
That's
They
one
didn't
thing about
post the
it.
Also, Chris is
timeline.
just the
They
big
didn't
victim out
post.
here.
No, they didn't post that
Nobody
Leslie
said
got
Chris
No,
was
but
the
caught
Queen,
out
victim.
y'all
there.
trying
They
to
didn't
make
post none of
y'all
that.
trying to make
Y'all
Queen
trying
the
to make
victim.
Queen the victim when she not, when she was, like I said,
That's
fucking a
why
whole
we
nother
go
dude
hard
while
for
she was
Chris.
married.
Cause
Quit
the
playing.
media and Shade Room, all them bitches, they throw salt. They can never acknowledge what the fuck he do good. It's always
Never.
what
Why
he
would
when he
somebody
fuck
want to
up.
acknowledge? Why would they want to acknowledge what Chris does good after all the shit that
He
he's done
got
put
good
came
ass
through?
music. They need to
And
post
why
that
would they
shit.
want to
They
acknowledge?
post
So why didn't
every damn
they
thing
But that's
else.
acknowledge
not fair,
Queen?
though.
Why
What
do
you
they
just said
acknowledge
is
That
not
is
Queen if she
fair.
Chris's
fucked up
fault,
too?
though. Literally,
No,
I can get views, so why
bro.
the fucking Chris not?
Okay.
Chris has way more fame than me. Chris should be
He
able to get his shit together and
his YouTube
He
is
should get
shadow
himself.
banned.
He can make a different one. You know how many channels that I got? I got like 5 or 6 channels that all get
Vel,
more
like
views
you,
than him,
Vel,
Okay.
and
you
he's bigger
Chris. At
than
the
me.
end of the
He could
day, you
literally
talking
be
down
way
on
farther.
Chris.
You know,
You talking
blackballed
down
is
on
a
Chris
real
Vel,
thing,
but Vel,
right? You're not
Vel, you
blackballed. Like people like you. People actually check in for you. Nobody's media trained to hate you.
mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You
It's
can't.
clicking to somebody.
You can't
Blackballed
be.
is a real
Nobody can
thing,
media train anybody to hate me because I'm going to be me always. Chris,
right?
let them spin
Okay,
this
and
narrative
he's
on
going to
him.
be
Chris,
him.
Chris could literally be himself and stop doing the goofy shit. Like if you're not
Okay.
What,
giving people
what,
goofy
what,
shit
what
to
is
talk
he
about, they're not going to talk
doing?
about it.
What is he doing
Get in
though?
with
You always
Leslie. Like
talking about what
You
Chris do. Why you always say Chris doing goofy
this
shit?
nigga
Why
faking
don't you say
accidents.
Chris
He doing all type of crazy shit out here. Like what do you mean?
and Clarence fucking another nigga's wife is the most goofiest, most disrespectful thing you can ever do. That's disgusting. But you have nothing to say about that.
Chris was cheating the entire time. What are we like?
And Queen
You
was
want
and
to
cheating the
take
Queen was
entire
too
Queen
with
is
her
time
not
little
the
fat
too.
one.
ass.
That's what you fail to understand. That's
Queen
what
is
you
not the like
biased.
Queen
You
is not the
cannot handle
one.
it. You
Queen is
cannot be
doing just fine.
honest.
Listen, they both
Yeah,
was
she
cheating.
doing
One
good
got
because she
caught.
sold her soul. Karma can show up at any time. Queen can
Oh,
lose
so
every
so
damn
so
thing
if
she
you
got
successful, you gotta
today.
have sold your soul, huh? Like that's what's
Queen
up.
can
Yeah, you
lose every
actually,
damn
you
thing she
do in the
got
industry.
today.
Yeah, you
And
trade
Queen
in a lot of things.
and Chris could gain it all by tomorrow. You never know. So don't be so quick to say, "Oh, look who got the farthest" or whatever. Because shit, who's to tomorrow and lose every damn thing?
Right. They looking down on Chris. Oh, he this, he that. And
That
little
shit
do
is
you know
not
that
right
fame and that fortune,
because you
that
wasn't
fame and that
always in the
fortune that
position
y'all
that you
worship,
are in
people don't even
now.
be happy with rich. People don't even be happy rich. There's billionaires that have
Exactly.
committed suicide. Billionaires that have committed suicide. Steve Jobs, he had pancreatic cancer. He said at the end of the day, my wealth, it didn't mean anything because at the end of the day, it was family that was important. I have pancreatic cancer. I'm dying. Okay, y'all always talk about materialistic things. Clarence and Queen has this and that and the
No,
third,
the
but at the
problem
end of
is
the
Chris
day,
don't fake it for YouTube. Chris don't
exactly.
fake it for the media. Queen do
Ex-
that shit. That's why
Yo,
people think she's
What?
oh
it's
so
crazy
fucking
because if you
perfect.
look at all the videos that he did recently, he was mad transparent with everybody. He was telling
He's
the
always
real.
been that
I'm
way.
mad he deleted it. I'm mad he deleted it because leading up to this situation, because I'm still stuck on the situation. I feel like everybody keep trying to go off. Leading up to the situation, he kept saying everything that they was going through if you paid attention. It was no secret. That
That's
nigga
true.
always keep it 100 with
Nobody pays
everybody
attention
and
to that
say
shit
the
though.
first thing the nigga say is, "Yo, I'm not perfect, guys. I'm lying."
yeah, always he always admit his
He keep
faults,
it
but Queen
100.
could
So
never.
and people still bash him when he tell the truth. So anything he say is gonna get hold against him, no matter what.
And question: when has Queen ever admitted that she cheated? Has she ever came out and said, you know what, guys, in my marriage I cheated too. I was wrong too. Has she ever said that? Never,
She hasn't.
No, and she won't.
Why?
never.
Why would she?
Because she did
What?
right. Why
What?
would she?
Why would
Why
she say
would
that?
she?
Like why?
Also, basically, you will also you support the
So why
fake.
would
Okay,
Chris
so
get
you
on here and
fake.
say, "Yeah, I
Nah, I
did
support the
this, yeah, I
real.
did that," but he
Okay, so
does?
if
Vel,
she
Vel,
cheated, okay, so you're
you're a
not making
mole,
sense.
bro.
So
Vel,
you're not
Hold
making
on,
sense. So
Alex. Hold on, Alex. Hold on,
What was
Alex.
that,
Hold
Vel,
on.
stop,
Wait,
stop,
B.
stop with your agenda, bro. Stop it. We see what you're doing, bro. Stop it.
bro? What the fuck are you
Leave Chris
talking about,
alone,
clown?
man. No, no, stop. You know what you're
Leave
doing,
Chris
bro.
alone, bro.
Yeah.
You are not another fucking man out here fighting on Chris' behalf. You better
No,
chill.
stop, stop. No, no, no,
but
no,
you
no, no.
fighting on
Don't use
Clarence
that
and Queen
psychology
Bro,
behalf.
stuff
get
on me,
your
bro.
Queen
shit
ass
together.
Don't
No,
though.
no,
use
no,
that
no, no.
psychology
I'm
stuff
dead
on me,
ass.
bro.
Get your shit
Stop it.
together.
Stop it.
Get your shit
You have
together.
an agenda. You
Get
have an agenda. You know
agenda.
what you're
Nah,
doing.
What?
what?
Leave those
What's my
psychology books
agenda?
alone, bro.
Please
Stop it.
enlighten me,
Stop
please.
speaking on Chris. Stop speaking
The
on you
fuck you
lie.
gonna do
You lie.
about it?
Quinn is a cheater. She cheats all
It's
the
like
time.
what,
Habitual cheater. Chris is a cheater. What's your problem, bro?
bro?
Why are you
Hey,
always on Chris' neck, bro? Why?
bro,
Why?
like,
Talk about Clarence. Talk about Clarence. Talk about
bro,
Clarence.
you ain't
Clarence.
gotta go in on me like that, man. I'm
I'm not going
sorry.
in. I'm
Like,
just letting you know you're
whatever
doing
you
too
say,
much, bro. I've
go.
been
You the
watching you.
boss,
Stop
bro.
speaking on Chris, bro. Stop speaking
I,
on Chris.
my G, my bad, bro. Like,
No, no, yeah,
Chris is
good. Stop,
king,
stop
bro.
speaking. Stop speaking on
Yo,
Chris,
Yeah, bro.
bro.
what?
Like, you ain't
Bro,
had to come in
so you
super
have it
tough
coming,
like
bro.
that,
You have
bro.
it come. Stop it. No, bro.
This
Stop
is
it.
so
A
ghetto,
man
but I
had to
love
do
Stop
it
it.
it. A
here.
man
You need to
had to
stop.
come
No, I've been
in.
watching you for a while. You think you slick, bro. Stop it.
I'm
Stop.
slick.
Leave Chris alone. Why'd you
What you
speak on
mean?
Clarence? Speak on Clarence. Speak on Clarence. Leave Chris
My
alone.
last few videos about Clarence. What you
Why are you
mean?
speaking on Leslie? You know why are you speaking on Leslie though?
Cause
You
I asked
know what
dumb as
Clarence
hell.
did.
What
You know
you mean?
exactly you're a man. You know what he
Drea
did to this.
Marie, I'm trying to keep it to
Abused
the
this girl.
topic. Everybody go
He
off.
abused this girl. Clarence abused Leslie. You know it. Why you leave Chris
Now
Leslie
Clarence
alone?
abused Leslie. Well, how do you know? Like, bro, you a Leslie son?
How you gonna sell a woman the
Bro, you're
future
never getting
and
in
turn your
Leslie
back and
pants.
have
Give
to
it
go
up, bro.
bash her?
It's not happening. I'm sorry.
No, you're lying. You're in denial. You're a liar.
Oh,
Right,
you
he
gonna get in
not.
Leslie pants? Is what you
No,
saying?
You a
just
Bro,
leave
liar?
Chris alone.
you're not getting her.
Leave Chris
You
alone,
don't
bro.
get the girl.
Oh,
I'm
You're not
sorry,
getting
bro.
what you said.
You
You know
don't
what?
get
See,
her.
this boy is an Asian, bro. Look, he's a
I'm an
liar.
Asian. What?
What's
Yeah,
up?
you're a liar, bro. You know what? You know how to spin the narrative and make
Did
people
you
look
just
bad.
call me an Asian though? Like,
Just,
what did my
do your
race
thing,
got to
bro.
do
Let's
with
see.
this?
Do your thing, but leave Chris alone. Leave Chris alone. Not all Chris
Yeah, I don't
supporters
do
have
that
the
because
time. See, we
he
have
he
lives.
probably
Listen,
from
we
another
have
country.
lives. We
Don't
don't
laugh
have
at
the
nobody
time to come
Bro, if
accent.
he
online.
from another country, he got more
Nobody's
important
laughing
shit to
at
be
him,
worried about
Alex.
than Chris, bro.
No, not you, Abby. What I'm saying is I'm reading the
No, that shit is
comments.
Oh,
funny. I am.
No, you need to leave him alone. But
hello.
you're doing
Please
too
let's
much.
respect
Stop it.
each other's
Even when
truth.
Clarence is wrong, you're trying to make Chris look bad. What? Queen is
I'm
a
trying to make
cheater,
Chris
bro.
look bad. You mean by laughing at the dumb shit he does? He does it
What you mean
himself.
dumb shit? What you're trying
All
to
I
make
do
stuff
is
he does
reiterate
dumb?
the shit that
It's the
he does.
difference.
I don't have to
See,
do
it's the
anything to make
difference. It's
Chris
the
look
difference.
crazy.
You take little stuff that Chris does that doesn't mean anything, and try to make you look bad. That's
So
horrible,
you
bro.
telling me I repeat what Chris does and it looks bad, and you're saying it somehow is not
No.
bad?
You
What?
twist the narrative. You try to
twist the
You have an
narrative.
agenda. Okay, stop speaking on Chris, bro. Can you do that? Don't speak on him. You love Chris?
Not nearly as much as you love Chris, bro. Not nearly. You got it, Sway.
I hate that. We don't
Bro,
have
you can have his heart. You got the man, bro. You got this one. Listen, I want no parts, bro.
What?
You can have him. You can have him, bro. I swear.
It's lit today.
You see what he's saying? You see his replies? This boy's calculated, bro. Kick him off the show. What the fuck?
I'm calculated. What you? I'm not even doing
I know
shit,
what
bro.
you do. And see, I know what you.
Hey, y'all, chill out, man. Chill out.
Leave Chris alone. That's it. If you stop talking, no, I don't care. Tell us, Clarence can fly. I don't care. Leave Chris alone. That's it. Don't stop laughing like no. You see, stop those. Leave Chris alone. Do your tactics like try and make Clarence look bad. I don't care. Leave Chris alone.
Bro, you a real nigga, bro. Keep up for your man like that,
No.
bro.
You don't need to give me all those false compliments. Like leave Chris alone.
It ain't a false compliment, bro. You riding harder for Chris than like you love Chris more than Alex. I fucks with it. Go ahead,
look
bro.
how you ride for Chris.
Your replies are weird. Your replies
Do your
are
thing,
weird.
bro.
Talk like a normal human being, bro. Leave Chris alone. Stop. Why are you trying to? What? I'm a Chris fan, so. I'm a Chris fan, so.
Bell, you said I love Chris more than what?
He loves Chris more than you, and I didn't think that was possible. You turned anything Chris do positive.
You clearly want
what? That's a lie. That's a lie.
You want to eat Queen's pussy and suck Clarence.
That's cap, because
Alex
Alex just got heat because she was saying how he wasn't wrong, that Leslie wasn't wrong. So she don't always defend him. Like I feel like Alex keep it 100. She keep it 100.
I'm trying to get my
Clarence is a liar. Let him lie.
And she sticks to what the fuck she said.
Defending Clarence, leave Chris alone. That's all. I don't care.
Just leave him alone.
Keep his name out your fucking mouth, bro. Don't slap me though. I'm cool, bro. I ain't gonna talk about Chris no more, bro.
What are you saying, bro?
I'm gonna delete all my videos,
your replies are weird. Say yes or no. No, I will not speak on Chris again. Or yes, I'm a fan, so I'll keep speaking on Chris.
No, sir. No, sir. I will not speak on Chris. You have put me in my place, sir.
What?
Now you can't understand English. All this shit you've been talking about. Now you
You were probably one of them kids, Vel, that used to get that I don't know. Were you bullied as a child?
Hell yeah, like I was bullied. Niggas used to give me wedgies and swirlies and shit. Like all this shit.
I think he capping.
I could
like dead ass. Like
for real?
Like I was a whole ass nigga, bro.
Stop lying. No, stop lying.
No, he's lying. He's lying.
You're a liar.
He's dead ass
You're not slick, bro. You're not getting out of here. Stop speaking on Chris.
I used to get beat up. I got on the internet, started making videos because I wanted some friends or something, man.
Get a girlfriend. Vel, when was the last time you had a girl, though? Go get a girl.
I just got broke up with like a few months ago.
Okay. Then go and see Clarence, though. Like he can teach you like how to get a woman or something. Like, cause like obviously you guys are married, right? What's your problem? Why are you on?
But what if your ex-girlfriend told everybody to hate you, Vel?
That shit don't matter. That shit don't work on me.
Yeah, but what if she create narratives like you was a bad person? Then what? She's
matter.
a girl, so they gonna believe her.
How would you? They ain't gonna believe her.
And then she make a song and everybody love it.
It's okay.
Exactly. What if she do all that? Turn everybody against you.
I mean, she would have no reason to do that. I didn't hit her. I didn't do all the shit that Chris did. I don't have a history doing what he did.
Man, Queen used to beat the fuck out of Chris.
Also, Queen was abusive.
Still doing it.
Queen was whipping Chris ass, huh?
You're not slick, bro. You and Clarence.
So basically, though, you were in the marriage. You were in the marriage. You Queen didn't hit Chris. You were there to witness that Queen didn't hit Chris.
You was there to witness that she did.
You're not slick, bro. Stop lying.
Like no, but I'm saying that I understand what
I don't want to speak on that because I feel like it's double standard.
Clarence, nobody cares.
It's very double standard. It's like you don't even know like what happened.
How's it a double standard? You just said some bullshit. I said it didn't happen. We both don't know.
You keep bringing up Chris's flaws, but you keep concealing
Chris's flaws is what's holding them the fuck back. Clearly, you can speak on Queen's flaws all day long. You can speak on Queen's flaws all day long. Them shit's put on.
You're a liar, Vel. You're a liar. You have an agenda.
Hold
you have
on.
an agenda. Chill.
Why do you hate Chris so fucking much?
Yeah.
I don't hate Chris whatsoever.
You do hate Chris.
Chris looks like a model and he looks like Vel. Vel looks like Vel. That's the problem. I'm sorry, Vel.
You just say Chris look like a model? Oh, bro. Hell no, bro. You gotta chill, bro.
Chris is a model.
Chill. What are you doing? Relax.
That's why
bro, you got it, Sway, bro.
Oh my God.
It's a difference, bro. You hate that Chris pulled Queen at his age. Look at you, bro. Leave him, but stay out. You know how to maneuver your way through. You liar, bro.
All right, y'all.
I know
All
what he's
right,
doing.
let's
I see
chill.
you,
Let's
bro.
chill. Let's chill.
He needs to chill. Bill needs to chill on Chris. I don't like that, bro. I'm tired of you, bro. I'm tired. Stop it.
Yo,
Stop it.
y'all
Stop it.
is funny.
Hey, you the goat, bro. Hey, what's your name, bro?
No, what's your what? Not what you're not gonna do is ask me questions, man. You're not my friend.
Now I can't ask you
I want to
questions. Now you
change.
acting like
I
Chris. I
want
can't
to
ask you
change,
questions
though.
now.
Once
You
change,
watch
we
Chris
be
Ray
friends.
too
How
much.
about
I
that?
can't ask you questions, but you can ask me questions. That's crazy. I feel like Leslie right now.
I told you, bro. I said stop, leave Chris alone. I didn't ask you a question.
I feel like Leslie, bro. That's
All right,
crazy.
all right. So back to the topic, cause we didn't got off topic. What's up, A?
What's up?
Hello.
I'm just in the background listening.
What you think about the situation?
I can't call it. I mean, I just originally called in to talk about Leslie. Y'all done went way left.
Yeah, it has went left. It definitely has.
But I would like to ask Vale, besides you two, what else do you do in your life? I mean, professionally.
I'm an investor, YouTube investor, social media management, all that.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering because you're throwing out what Chris should be doing and he need to get his life together and all that.
Right.
For me, it's so easy when people they put their life out there. It's so easy for us to judge, you know. See, we don't know anything about you. You say you're an investor, but I don't see any receipts
Search
on it. I'm
Cabell
just
Anderson.
saying.
That's my real name. Go ahead, do some
Okay. Well,
research.
I'll look you up because you got a whole bunch to say about Christopher. So I'm definitely gonna do my research on that.
Go
That's
ahead.
all I want
You
to
can
know.
But
search Asvel,
what you
ASK
said,
Bell. That's one
Val.
of my other
You
channels.
just gave us your name. We
But
don't
why
know
Chris
you. We
can't
know
change
Chris.
though? What him and Queen happened like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Why can't he change? Why can't he try to be a better man?
Chris can change and Chris can level up. He's
And he
choosing not
has
to.
been
And that's why
trying to.
that's my criticism for him.
But Val, what you mean Chris hasn't leveled up? He's doing better than you though. Do you own a home?
Yes.
Do you pay a mortgage?
No. It's paid off.
Okay, so therefore you can't speak on Chris because Chris is doing better than you. You can't talk about leveling up when you didn't level
Oh,
up
I'm gonna
yet
have
in
to look
life.
you up. You
How
doing so good in
my
life,
home's
son.
paid off
Right.
and,
He said his home
it,
is paid off. He didn't say no.
But
what are you
didn't you say
talking
you don't
about
have a
right now?
mortgage?
My shit's paid off. Like, do
You
you?
paid off your mortgage. Okay, so is it at the okay? Do you have a house at the caliber of Chris's? Are we talking about
He
30
lives in
square
Texas.
feet, or
Of
what are
course,
we talking
yes,
about?
I can go and buy a house at the caliber. I can go and buy Chris' house.
Okay, that's what. Okay, well, we need the receipts. Like I said, until you provide receipts of
Oh,
your
do
car
that
and
Alex,
your
then.
house, you can't talk
Alex,
about
chill,
leveling up.
Yes.
Standards. You
relax.
can't.
I know you're gonna fight for Chris to the death.
I know you're gonna fight for Queen and Clarence
We
to the
just
death
we
because you're
just need
Not
the
at
indifferent.
all.
receipts.
I
That's
don't give a
all.
fuck about none
We
of
just
them.
need the
I just want
receipts.
you always talking about Chris this or criticizing he needs to do this. At the end of the day, Chris is
But
the
you
OG
dick
of
riding
YouTube. If
Clarence though
anything,
Chris is an OG
for
living off of his
release.
past fame. Chris is nothing right
how
now.
is he living off his past fame? He don't even speak about his ex-wife
Hold on,
anymore,
Alex.
sir.
Hold on.
Chris only has fans because
Okay,
of his
so
old
Val,
relevance.
let me ask you this. So what do you think about Clarence and his come up? Like, what is he doing for himself now other than eating off a queen?
I mean, he helped Queen get to where she's at. Like, what else does he need to do?
What?
He put Queen first before he
He
put her.
helped
Like,
her?
yes. What the fuck do you mean? Yeah,
And what did
her
Chris
manager
do?
is his sister.
We wouldn't even
That's
know
a come up for him. Duh.
Did you say
Queen
he put Queen before
was
himself?
Yes, that's
What
exactly
kind of
what I said.
what kind of real man does that? The man is the
Clarence
provider.
and Queen.
What? So a man has to be the provider, especially, and when your woman got all this fucking talent, she can go so far. Instead of putting her first, a man has to put himself first just to be labeled a fucking man. I think a man,
Yes, you're a
he's man enough
provider.
to put his
Bro,
woman
what?
first, and that's what I respect about him.
Is he
You're like, he
serious?
didn't
Not,
put anyone on.
sir.
He's
Clarence,
a lazy
Clarence,
man.
Clarence,
He's a lazy man that's living off
Yes,
a
he
woman and
met
her talent.
he met
came off
Queen
Chris.
grinding. He was
Chris
working
made
for
Clarence.
himself.
Clarence didn't make
working for
any
himself.
money.
Where?
Clarence was broke in the basement. Chris is the pioneer. Can we put some respect on Chris's name, Val? Do you have another agenda?
Exactly.
Stop it, bro. You see, I know you. Stop it.
Bro, y'all delusional out here?
No,
All
you're
right,
not delusional, bro.
look.
Clarence was broke. Ask
I
Leslie.
like this.
Listen.
He had no money.
I
Chris
can
a real man. He a
say
provider. Y'all
where Clarence
trolling.
came from. I used
Chris
to see
made
the name. Look,
Clarence.
I'm from New York. I
Chris
know what he
made
was
Clarence.
doing. He was doing club appearances.
That don't
He
make
was
you
an
no money. That don't get
Instagram
you out of the
model.
basement.
He
That don't
was
get you out of the
getting
basement.
money, but
It's
not
not
Queen
money.
money. But he was
Ask
getting
Leslie.
money.
He was
Hey,
broke.
chill out. Let her talk.
Exactly. You're not
Come
letting
on,
me
man.
talk.
Like, he
I'm
was
from New
broke.
York. I know what
You're
Clarence was
from
doing.
what?
He was doing club appearances. He
Queen
was
wasn't
an
getting
IG
money.
model. He was an IG model. He was getting money for walkthroughs. He was. He got with
That
Queen, and then he
why was
just
he in
blew
the
up.
basement though? Why was Queen paying for meals at the hotel in New York though? Why? Because
I'm
he
not
didn't have any
disagreeing with
money.
you. Relax. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's true.
But you
But
need to
he
chill. I'm
was
not
getting
against you, but I'm
money.
just
He
saying
wasn't getting
I'm
Queen
tired.
money, but he was getting money.
And he only got out the basement after he met Queen. He was still in
Thank
the
you, because
basement. He was
Chris is
making those
rich.
club appearances,
Chris
but he
said,
was still in the basement.
Chris damn near back in the basement without Queen. What do you mean?
Ain't no
oh
damn
please,
near.
no,
He has a house.
because of the
Chris got
stuff
his
Same
own
that
house
crib
people
they
have
back.
had.
been
He
doing
got,
to
matter of
The
fact,
Chris.
same
fuck his
house
Chris
they
crib back.
has
Chris
had.
to
got his
pull
own
all
house.
these
Same
fucking
house they
He
stunts
got
had
just
his
to
back.
own
stay
house.
relevant and
He
keep making
started
money.
another basement.
No,
That
they
nigga
are
was
attacking his
homeless.
character. They
Chris
are
was
attacking Chris's
homeless
character.
and got on his feet with him and his wife and had his
Yep,
own house ever since. That nigga can never
a
be in a basement.
man. That's a man.
That's a
That's a
man.
Chris
man.
is a
Whether
man.
y'all want to
That's a
sue him or
man.
not, he
Clarence
didn't.
can
He
That's
see
a
got.
that.
man.
That
Clarence
Y'all
nigga
can
sound
see
like
paid
that.
women
for
who
his
like to
own
get beat
house.
up by
He
y'all
took care of
niggas.
his
That's a
That's what
man.
that's
family.
what
You
it
He
sound
took
like to
care of his
me.
friends.
You
No.
He
sound
You
took
like
care
go,
of
a
you
his
That's a
talking
dweeb.
wife.
about
real
this.
That's
It's
man.
That's a
irrelevant.
man.
disrespectful.
No, you're
He put
irrelevant.
his
That's a
hands on you
man.
because he love you.
Irrelevant.
Like
Support
Irrelevant to
niggas
talk
being
about that
But
already.
bums.
why
And
you
Chris, for
always
you to
gotta
sit up
go
there and
back
be in a
to
basement and
his
let a
Because
past
he's trying to
though?
why
make
you
Chris
gotta
look
go back
bad.
let a
to a
bitch
nigga
Chris
stay
not being a
won.
here.
real
That's
man
Not
when you
being
call him
corny.
a
Chris
real
is
real.
man?
going in
That's
the
what you
Bro,
bus.
you
saying?
corny
He
for
wants Chris to
bringing up
stay
a
in the
nigga
bus.
past. You don't know what happened in that house. You was not there when they both was fighting. You was not there.
Period.
No,
Like
I
you
listen to
No,
cannot
Chris
no, no.
be
music
Val,
though.
so
I
Val,
was
there's
young
fucking.
and I
someone,
was
someone
dumb and
for
I
you.
gave you the
No.
bruises. Like what do you mean? Chris told me himself. I'm a Chris fan.
Boy,
I can
stop it,
recite
Oh, now you're a
Cap.
lyrics.
Chris fan,
He
bro?
So
he
Now
told
you're a
you
Chris fan?
himself.
he's not
What?
gonna
So
go
you
in,
and Chris
but Chris is
buddies?
not gonna. Chris never have said it's the woman's fault. That nigga always take the blame, no matter
Yes, that's
what.
what a man does
You
for
was
his
not in
wife,
that house.
though.
He could say whatever he
But y'all
want.
were
You
the
was not in
bathroom,
that house
So
right?
so
with
so
him
when
and
Chris
Queen.
when Chris admits to fucking bruising her up, I'm supposed to just say, nah, I wasn't in the house. Fuck, like Chris just saying that shit.
No, you mind
You
your
listen to
business.
that
If it
song,
was
though,
you and your
Val?
friends,
Exactly. You
He's
if
mind your
your
owned up
friends
to
business. They
that
were
told you,
shit
married.
then
They
you
don't
though.
mind
mind
Nah,
your
your
my
He
business.
was
business.
business.
It sound
young.
like
Mind
that.
your
Like that's
business.
very hypocritical
Period.
since we all on
Spicy
No,
YouTube
it's
management
talking
not
about
is mad
random
at
hypocritical.
fucking
It's
Chris.
people
real
we don't
shit.
know.
At the
Like
end of the day,
Spicy management is
Val,
mad at
at the
Chris.
end of
They're
the day,
jealous.
Val, I
They're
could tell
mad.
you're never going to get married because at the end of the day, they were two married couple. They were a married couple, and what happens in between married couples, that's between them. He admitted what he did, but you were not in that household to keep bashing him about that. Period. Just how you're not in Clarence and Queen's household to know what Clarence doing. How you know Clarence not beating her ass or emotionally, mentally abusing her? How you
I've
know
said that
that?
in videos.
How
I
do you
don't know
know
what the
that?
fuck Clarence does behind the
So
scenes.
at the end of the day,
Well,
like
we
I
know
said,
one thing:
Clarence
Clarence
came up.
ain't getting her. Clarence ain't getting her off because she got to go finish her business in the closet. We do know
Period.
that.
Period.
Exactly.
What you
Like, what
got to
type
say
of
about
dude is
that,
gonna sit up
Val?
there and have their girl orgasm by herself? That's some fuck shit. I wish a nigga would.
Yeah, that's he ain't that big of a man, Val. What you think?
Having that girl go in a dim closet to go please herself because he won't finish
Yo,
her
how do
off.
we
Like
get
what?
here?
What? Hold on, what happened? I ain't hear about this.
Oh,
Oh,
you
y'all
you ain't
funny.
hear about that,
Oh,
did you?
he don't never.
Okay.
He's
He
not
here
gonna ever
when he
hear.
wanna hear.
I have
He
been
gonna hear
gone
what he
for a
want to
year.
hear.
I just came back in this because like, look at my channel. I ain't posted in like a damn year.
Listen, man, it's two wrongs don't make a right. Okay, that's it. That's the
Just know they
bottom line.
both messed up,
But
Val,
it's the
and get
fact
over
that
it.
Bell can,
The end.
make Chris want to stand up for all his mistakes, but Clarence is just this old perfect ass nigga. Like
Right.
Mm-hmm.
he
I
just
ain't
I
say
feel like
Clarence
no.
was
I
no
feel like
perfect nigga.
Clarence just got comfortable.
Yes, you
I feel
do.
like no. I do feel
No,
like
I give
now.
care
I feel
less
like now
about
he
fucking
trying to make
Clarence,
a
which is
name for
why I
You
himself.
care
criticized.
Exactly,
about
coffee
everybody.
room.
I feel like
You care
now
about
Clarence is
Chris
trying to make a
pockets. You
name
care
for
about
himself.
Clarence and Queen House. So you care about everything.
But I feel like he got comfortable. Period.
Really, I don't care about shit to be fair, but my own pockets. But
You
I
care about
guess,
everything. Yeah, you make a bag off of them. You care
yeah,
about.
I
You have to
do. I'm
care.
cool with that Chris and Queen bag. I mean, that ain't nowhere near my other bags, but yeah, I'm cool with
We
that
need the
bag.
receipts for the other bags, sir. But like I was saying, you have to care because this is your means of living. You don't
I
have
mean,
a. Do
it's
you have a degree? Do you have anything else going
hell no. I'm
on?
a high
Like a
school dropout.
license?
I did what I did by dropping out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
You can try to bring up
So
that.
you
You bring
so
up whatever you
you're
want.
okay,
That shit don't work
Val.
on me.
Val, let me ask you. You're okay
I'm not
with
trying to do
Queen
nothing, sir.
just being the
I'm
sole
just
provider. Clarence just sitting on his ass.
Clarence, what? he makes money off YouTube. He was making that before he was a queen.
Barely. Off of
Barely
Baby,
Queen.
what?
baby, Queen.
I
You
know
know
what
who
I
bought?
make off
You
YouTube,
know
so
who
I know
bought
he's making money off
Clarence's first
YouTube.
camera? Queen bought Clarence's first camera. Queen made
That's
Clarence
not
do
true.
YouTube.
That's not true. Y'all, Rob texted me and told me to get him on stage.
Let Rob be great, man.
Rob want to be on stage.
Hey, he funny. Let him up, man. He the goat.
All right, Rob, hold on.
That's crazy.
Like Clarence would not be where he
Man,
at
what
without
happened, bro?
Queen.
What happened, man?
Period.
I was
Chris
on
would not
stage
be
and
where
I was
he's
like,
at without
what's going
Queen.
on, man?
No,
Is this the
they
Clarence
built an
channel? Or?
empire together.
Anywhere
That's the
Queen goes,
difference.
it levels up. Anywhere Chris is, it stays where the fuck it's at.
That's a lie.
But
Oh,
why though? Why do you think that's possible? Because he's
When Chris and Queen were
blackballed.
together, what do you call that? They built an empire, right? They were the hottest couple on YouTube. They
Mm-hmm.
built that together.
Clearly, because of
That's the
Queen.
difference.
Because Queen left and that shit
Clarence
left
was
with her.
built by Queen.
Because of
Queen and Chris built that together.
Queen
That's
built
the
that shit.
difference.
It
They
was
But
built
build
that shit
another one.
together.
Queen
Build
just
another
said.
one.
But Queen just said. She just in her interview. She just said it's because of him she started YouTube. So what are you talking about?
Exactly. Come on now.
She just
Let's
said
be
it. And
It
she
does
was,
logical.
not
matter of fact,
matter
it was
who
really.
started.
It does
What was
matter.
She's
It
finishing
does
that shit
matter.
right.
What
He's
was the
not.
name of it? $1 billion worth of game. Yep, that interview. Go watch it.
Yeah, Queen herself admitted that. Chris got her into YouTube. Chris was the man that put a ring on her finger. Chris was the man that made sure that he got them out of the homelessness they were into and put them in the red couch apartment and
And
then
why you
got
just
them
want
a
to say
house.
all the positive
Clarence
shit?
ain't
What
do
about all
nothing
the
for
negative
Queen.
shit?
Queen is the one that got Clarence all the clout and all the luxurious living he's living now. That was
Yes.
all Queen.
Yep.
Chris made sure he put his wife on. That's the difference.
And now
Yeah.
these two are. I mean, Queen clearly liked the situation. Clarence liked the situation. They winning together. So what's the
They
problem?
clearly do. Okay, that's what you think.
How
That's
the
what you
hell
see.
Queen like where the hell she at and she gotta finish masturbating in the fucking closet? That ain't it,
Oh,
baby.
man.
That is
Yo.
not
And how the
it.
hell? And how is
Exactly.
You
Queen
ain't
ever
that
gonna be
damn
happy?
happy.
And you supporting Clarence so much, and Clarence was saying that Queen wasn't sweet heat, and basically talking about this girl looks like you
Hold
really
on, not
bashing.
even
At
that,
least
Alex. Not even that though.
what's
But
up?
Bill, how is it okay for her to be planning like to buy a house for this man with this man and everything, and he has yet to show her any type of commitment? And it's been how many years? If this lady has done so much for this man and he's that good of a man, why the fuck ain't they married? None of that. Like just a
Because
baby
Clarence
mama.
is a
That's all
player. He
she is.
doesn't want to get married though. He wants like every young
Oh,
girl
so he
everywhere.
don't. You say he don't
I
want to
mean, if
get
he was
married?
like that for real, he
But
would want to
Chris
get
ain't
married
no
so he can
man
take half
though.
of what she
No,
got.
no.
Like,
That's not what they do, Val. You know what they do, right? They string you along for a long time and then decide if they want to actually marry you while they have other women on the side. So Clarence can't come out and show us if he has a side chick, he can't come out and show us, but he still probably has, And that could be very frustrating for Queen, but she can't speak on it because they have a brand.
Facts.
You
Big
don't
facts.
think about that, though. Val, you're on the wrong side.
But even Chris said, "I know you miserable. I was miserable too. Like,
He is,
but it's
yeah,
shit you can't speak on because you got to protect the bag."
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
right.
Clarence is a
So you
Clarence is a
come up with
I know why you look up
conspiracies
to
that
Clarence,
can't be
Val.
proven
Literally,
No,
instead
bro.
of.
it's
This
facts,
He's a
love.
player. You're a
It's
player too.
How do
facts.
you
You're a
know it's
player.
facts
It's
if it can't be
facts.
proven?
So
Like
you think
how?
No.
okay, Belle, you think that
Val,
everybody
stop
on
it,
social
Val. You're
media
doing it
happy?
again.
Look
You're
at
doing it
De'Ara and
again.
Ken. Ain't they broke up? Didn't they look like the super couple? They broke up, right? They weren't okay.
That's not
You
evidence.
think everybody
That's
on
But
not
social
Kim
evidence
wanted
media
of
is really
out. He
happy?
anything.
started publicly
You really
doing
think
shit.
because
He didn't
Clarence
want
and
that
Queen
relationship.
portray to be happy that they really happy? That's what you think? If
And
you
I didn't
think
say
that you're a
that just
child, you're a
because they
kid, you're a little
portray
boy.
that does not mean that that's what it is. But you have no proof
You
otherwise. So why would I criticize something that could be instead of what the fuck is? Y'all
You have
talking
what do
about
you
a
proof of
bunch of
but how
Chris?
do you know
pseudo
it
You have
shit you're
proof of
is?
making
Chris?
up in your own mind
You
while
have
I'm
proof of
How
talking
do you
Chris?
about
know
the
it
facts of what
is?
Chris is
How
doing.
do
You
you
have
know it
proof of Chris
is?
though?
What's the facts? You're not in the
You have proof. You
household.
have
How
no
do you know
proof.
it
It's
is?
speculation, bro.
I know what gets posted. That's
No,
all I
that
care
it could be
about.
a
What's
lie though.
posted?
It could be a
That's the
lie.
truth. A
Someone
lot
could
of
be
people
lying on
post
Chris. How
things.
about that?
Okay, so Mac Miller, he posted that he was happy or he was, whatever,
Oh, you're
and then
not
he
slick,
committed
bro.
suicide the next day. What are you talking about? Because
Yeah.
people post
You just
like,
bring up random
whatever,
shit,
that
huh?
means that they're happy.
Just because you bring up
That's how you think?
some random fact does not mean shit. It does not make you right.
It's the fact, sweetheart. Social media is not what you think it is. A lot of
Alex
people
is
aren't
right,
happy on
Val.
social
Chill.
media, including
Alex is
you.
right.
That's why you up here
Bro,
doing that.
Alex is right. Like I've never heard that sentence before.
I'm saying it now. I've said it in the past. I'm saying it now. And she's right. She's being right. She's being right. Stop it. You're doing that psychology thing again, bro. Leave those books alone. Stop it, bro.
What the fuck am I doing, bro?
No, you do. I know what you're doing. Stop it. Stop. Just
What am I
listen.
doing, bro? I'm being honest.
You know what Clarence is doing, but you always want to spin stuff. Why? Why are you so mad at Chris? Was just a model, tall, handsome guy who got to leave him alone.
Bro, get off his dick, bro. He slide in the DMs or something, bro. I don't need to hear you moaning over Chris.
Get off Clarence dick.
Don't you talk about
Y'all
Clarence?
give a
The
fuck
thing
about
Wait,
about
Clarence
Val do
either.
a
I've
react
said that
page.
too.
Clarence do a react page.
No,
Maybe
don't be
you look
weird,
up to
Val.
him. We don't know.
You know you and I like girls. Don't be weird, bro. Don't be weird. Come on.
What?
Oh my gosh, Jesse, yes, that shit was
Clarence
so
said
funny to
God
me.
has to come down from heaven to
It's a plan. It's a player move. Anybody who's active and they knows this move like Clarence is pulling, like you have to be stupid not to admit it. Like, Vel, why you have an agenda, bro?
Vel jealous of Chris. I mean, bro, like I
You're
don't
jealous
get
of
it.
Chris. You are.
Everybody sitting here,
Rob
oh,
must
he's
be. I mean,
blackballed.
Rob
This,
onto
that.
something.
Ain't no everybody. I
Listen,
said
man.
that.
Listen,
He's
Vel,
black.
I don't hate you, but like you're a problem. Like you hate Chris, and it's
Everybody hate
annoying
Chris.
at this point.
Y'all on the train.
Yeah, they
Like I
want
That's the name
said,
of
you
his
to
album,
keep hating
sis.
Chris.
I'm gonna continue being real.
No, you're not being real.
No, you
I'm
being
gonna continue
biased.
being.
Wrong
Bro,
adjective.
Chris said
Wrong
he
noun
fuck
or
with me.
whatever.
What you mean? How?
You
What are we
being
talking about?
Chris
biased.
says,
Nah,
girl,
he did. No, he did
Vel,
shout you
Chris
out.
says a lot of things.
But
Chris
He
fuck
says a
with
lot
me
of
himself.
things. Don't
but
take
I'm
that.
sure if he hear this, he'd be like, "You wildin'."
Nah, Chris is not a fucking hater. I know he's not fucking stupid. Y'all blinded
you.
ass fans are the
He's
ones
not
who
a
be on
hater
this
like
tweak
you.
shit. Chris know better, and I'm
Don't
the
get
only
it
one
twisted.
telling
I
him better.
like all of them,
That's
but
why
I
it's
don't
respect.
support
Chris,
Vel,
this
you don't
is a
even know better
mole.
yourself
This
to tell
guy's a
anybody
mole. Never
better.
listen to
Chris
Vel,
not paying.
Chris.
He don't even know
If you
you.
ever
He
see
don't
this
pay you no
Alex,
mind.
what the
Vel,
fuck you
what
mean he
talking
don't know
about?
me? He supposed to be on this fucking channel. What are you talking about?
He
Vel,
don't know
stop
you,
it.
Vel.
You're not
He
the right
don't
man.
know
You denied access
you.
to Chris right now. Thank you.
Yo, y'all wild.
Turn
The
back.
fucking this man, you the Chris
Turn back,
Felicia,
bro.
my man, Rob.
No, stop it. Stop
AB,
it.
where
You
you
slap
at,
Clarence.
girl?
I know you slap Clarence because you hate Chris. You slap Clarence because you hate Chris, man. Come on.
I'm right here, y'all.
I don't care. As long as Chris know I don't hate him, I don't give a fuck what
No.
nobody say. Y'all can
Chris
say
is
that
not
shit
listening
all
to
day
you, bro.
long.
No, you've been denied.
Y'all can say that
Chris,
shit all day long. They don't
Chris
go
know
for
what's
me.
up. Chris not. One thing about Chris, he's not
guy.
stupid.
I
He
don't have
no
a problem
faking.
with
He
this
no
guy, but
phony.
this
He
guy
know what's
has
up.
an
He may
agenda, bro.
keep
Don't
with you,
listen.
but he know who you are. He know what's up. He know. He
Yeah,
know.
you're a fraud, Val.
He
Chris
know
know
you a
what's up.
fraud.
Yeah,
He know that.
Chris,
He
nah,
not
Chris
no
really do
fraud.
know what's
No,
up.
When he be quiet, people still bash him. When Chris quiet, everybody still bash him. Oh, where
Chris
Chris?
has
Chris is
nobody on his
punching air right
side.
now.
They
What is
want to
Chris
crush
doing?
this
Somebody
guy.
said Chris. Like
Exactly. Even when he
everybody
quiet.
worried about Chris.
Why?
Like I feel like people need Chris for somebody to talk about.
Yeah, because he's the
That's
OG.
true.
Because he's the
That's
OG
true.
of YouTube. He started. He's one of the people who started YouTube
Listen,
and was the
there's something called
He the
hottest
goat
station
of
don't
on
get Chris
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hill.
They
Give that
need
Don't
nigga
him.
his
get Chris
credit.
Hill. You know what that
Hey,
means? Don't let
this
your
this
walk.
Period.
Chris circle jerk. Relax. I get it. Chris is y'all god. Relax.
No.
No,
Stop. Who
now
said
he
Chris is
our
our
God.
God?
No,
Now he
cause
trying to
Stop
flip
it.
it. Now
Val,
he
you're
trying to
doing it
flip it because
again.
we
he
making
feel like he
sense.
the
Val,
bullshit
you're
while
Get out
doing
of
it
everybody
here.
again,
like
bro.
y'all dick
Chill.
ride.
You're mad. You're mad. Chris has supporters, bro. But leave Chris alone.
Why the fuck would I be mad that he have supporters when he could have more?
No, stop it.
Why would he need
You're
more?
the bad man for
But
the
nobody
job.
knows you though, Vel. That's the thing.
That's cap.
We know Chris. We're
Just
talking
because
about
you don't
Chris.
know me,
Nobody's
don't
really
mean that
gonna.
You're
Nobody's
gonna
nobody
really
make
does.
talking
Val
about
jealous.
Cap
You're
it.
gonna make
Vel.
Val jealous, Alex, when you say that. When you see
Jealous
that
of
about
what?
Chris. It's gonna
Like,
make
what do
Val
I have
jealous.
to be jealous of? I don't need to be
You've been
super
mad at
famous
Chris.
in the
Everything.
public eye
Why?
like
He's trying to
Chris.
make you look bad.
His
Why?
looks, his
His looks.
money,
You're
his
mad. He's
fame,
tall.
everything.
He pulled Leslie. Boom.
His looks, his money,
Let's
his
talk
fame.
about
I
that.
mean,
You want that.
I don't want.
You
First
want
off, I
that.
don't want
I
the
can
fame
see
at
like you an
all.
insecure
You
kind
don't
of
like
dude. Like I can
Clarence.
see that. I see
Yes.
through you.
I'm
Like I
insecure.
see
You don't
you.
like Clarence, but you
You
hate
look
Chris.
like
That's the
Jay
problem.
Z. Stop, Alex. Come on, relax,
You
Alex.
could never say that.
You're not
Alex,
gonna
you
say
look
that.
like
look like
Jay Z.
Jay-Z.
Come on
You're a
now.
liar.
I
Val,
look
Come
you're
on
trying
like
to get
now.
in her
Jay-Z.
head.
I look like
Rob,
I
this
look.
nigga
I
Rob
guarantee you. I
going
look
there.
better than
Go
any
ahead,
bitch you've
bro.
ever
Val, you're
had.
sneaky,
You're
bro.
a fucking liar.
Pull
She don't look
the
like
bitch.
Jay Z.
Pull
She
the
not a
bitch.
nigga hoe.
This is hot chocolate, bro.
I
Chill.
look
You're a
better than
liar.
every bitch you've ever had. Any bitch you've ever had. That's the
Please,
Can't
please
pull
don't
indication
say
you
Alex
some
had
to
a
shit
be
like
bitch.
that.
around
Because
you.
we
You
Please,
know
can't pull that.
we can
Chill.
tell you get no
please.
pussy.
I'll expose you, bro.
No,
You get no
please,
pussy for a fact.
Jay Z.
Bro,
Hey,
bro.
spit
I
your
don't
last
know
album
real
for
Any
me.
nigga.
man that
This is
gets
a
pussy
girls'
consist
live.
like
Hey,
We
spit
all
something.
he
girls.
doesn't
We
come
on
online
here.
and
You the
bash
only
Chris.
nigga on here. What does that say?
Spit-
What does
oh,
that say?
damn, Rob,
What does
they
that say?
disrespecting
You get
you.
no pussy. Stop it. Go get
I
you
get
some
no
vagina.
pussy. Like what?
Go get you some
I don't-
labia.
What?
What?
Oh, so I can't be on the internet talking shit because I'm a guy? Like
You
what?
because
Val,
you
you have
got
too
because
much time
niggas
on your hands. Who's your
who get
girlfriend,
pussy
Val?
who got bitches don't have time to talk shit. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Vel.
I don't got bitches. I don't got
there's
time
nothing
for
wrong
them. I
with
need
lying.
money.
You don't
Trying to get
have
in your
bitches.
head.
Fuck
I
that.
know this.
I don't
I
give a
know
fuck
you
about
don't
none
have
of that.
bitches.
Val,
He
I
want
know
Val,
Jay-Z.
Val,
crazy.
you're a
I'm
liar.
sorry. Y'all crazy.
Val, you're a liar. It's your time. It's over. Leave Chris alone. Okay, bro.
It's
Stop it.
over, Bill.
Yo,
Stop it.
you supposed to be
Yo,
going at
Val,
Alex
you
right
is
now,
like
Rob.
getting
She
No, no,
just
I
said
love
I'm the
Alex.
only guy
I'm
up
sorry.
here.
I can't go. I won't go after.
No, but
Alex. Sorry
Rod is
about that.
making sense though. He's not biased. You're the only
Yeah.
one that's not.
Yeah,
So
you don't want
basically,
to act
anybody who
biased. How
agree
you
with
say
Chris
Chris fuck with me
is
and you
No,
only
biased.
no,
fuck
no,
with
no.
Joy?
Val, there's
You
more
can't
to it,
even
sir.
give them credit.
Sir.
You can't give credit where credit is due. You
It's
That
already
Chris
is
better
a
do
know.
it.
hundred
Val, it's
percent
Chris's
cap.
fault.
Anybody
Come
who
on,
says I don't
son.
give
Like
Chris
you're
He
not.
said
credit
some
don't watch me. It's
he said
simple.
some real
No,
shit. He
you
We
just said
give
some
don't
him
real
credit
watch
shit.
you
and
though,
back
He
to
Val.
him.
said
We
That's
Chris
only
gave
watch you
him
because
manipulation.
you're
credit,
here on the
but you
AB's
bringing up the fact
side.
that
What are
he
you
fucked
talking
20 years
about?
ago. Like, what?
Val,
Why
you
you
don't
bringing
get
up his
enough pussy,
past?
sir. You need to go and get pussy, sir. Then you leave Chris alone. I'm not online making videos like pussy. I'll just freaking another country get pussy, bro. Get some pussy.
Yo.
Okay,
This nigga,
get
bro.
consistency.
All right,
Like
bro.
Consistent.
what?
I
Find
mean,
one
Chris get a
girl.
lot of pussy. That shit ain't worked out for him. Like that's what made me
See, that's
celibate.
the jealousy right there.
Is
He's
that why
mad.
you
He's
mad?
mad. Chris get a lot of
Hell
Vel,
pussy.
yeah,
Vel,
like
Vel,
That's why
you're
I'm
you
funny,
mad.
man.
mad.
You're always trying to twist up, bro. Just
I
That's
accept
it.
wish
the
That's it
I
fact
right
that
there.
Chris
damn.
is the GOAT
I
and
wish
then
I
leave.
could fuck up my life over pussy like that, man. I'm
No,
so
you
Okay,
fucking
wish you could
so
get
jealous.
some pussy. You look like
Chris
a
was
barracuda.
lenient.
Nobody
Chris
wants
was
you.
honest, okay? And it backfired.
I want to be Chris so
Because
bad,
all is
huh?
so
Yes, you
turned on him.
do. You want to be Chris so bad. That's why you
Yeah,
down him.
yeah,
You don't
Vel,
want to
it's
give
true.
him
You hit
credit.
him
You talk about
for
his
no
home
reason.
living
That's a fact.
situation. You
That's a
You
everything.
fact.
left the internet because he pulled Leslie. You were behind the scenes watching.
I
Once
don't
you had
want
your shot, you
Leslie, my
came back.
nigga. I
What you
don't
say?
want Leslie. And Leslie,
You
all
Leslie
couldn't
don't
Leslie
want
pull
want
you.
is a
it.
Leslie's
fucking
not gonna
bad.
want you, bro.
If I wanted Leslie, I'd have her.
No, no, I'll
Bitch,
make sure you
please.
I'm
do.
You
me,
could
I
never
nigga.
told you,
pull a
bro.
Leslie.
I
You
told
I'm
you.
don't meet
me.
the
The
You have
fuck?
an
qualifications
How you
agenda.
feel like you could
cosmetically
pull
wise to
Leslie?
pull a
I
What
Leslie.
could
can you
pull
No.
do
anybody
to
I
pull
fucking want.
Leslie?
Like
You
what?
don't think so?
Leave those
You are
books
know
not.
alone.
so.
You're
Leave those
cosmetically
books
Okay.
very
alone.
I
unfortunate,
know
sir. I'm
so.
sorry.
Leave
Okay.
those player books alone,
Y'all
bro. You will
motherfuckers
not
is
pull
so
nobody.
off topic.
Right. I was Yo, I'm trying to get
This so
back to the
y'all hating on
topic.
me because I keep it 100. Like
Nah,
that's
no,
crazy.
no,
You keep
nobody
it
hating
Nobody's
you,
hating
zero.
on
Alex, you
Don't,
you.
look
don't,
like a
don't get.
nigga. Stop talking.
You can't
Yo,
tell me
Vel,
I
No,
Vel,
don't
we
look
stop
good.
hating
lying.
because you
Niggas
dick
You
do.
Vel,
look
riding.
you're
like a
mad.
That's
nigga
the
for sure.
You're
problem.
mad,
You
bro. You're
definitely
mad.
look like a nigga.
I'm a
She
beautiful
doesn't look
woman,
like a nigga.
sweetheart.
Why
You
are you
wish your
saying that, bro?
bitches
You
could
look
look
No,
like
like
no,
me.
no,
You
no,
don't even
no,
have
no. Please. You
bitches.
look
Vel,
like a
let's see
nigga.
your girl. Let's see your girl, though. Let's see your
Like,
girl.
like,
You look
like
like a
He
you.
said
nigga,
his
bro.
girl
No,
left
no.
him.
Of course, because you can't. You don't. You're doing something wrong, bro. There's something you're not doing right, bro. Can we talk man to man,
You
bro?
think? I mean, usually people don't get left because they doing shit right. You sitting here spitting the obvious now.
Bro, I'm not gonna go down that lane because I know you're lonely, bro. But stop, leave Chris alone.
All right, can
Stop
we
hating
get
on
back on
Chris.
topic? Can we get back on topic? Do y'all
Okay,
all
stop.
feel
I'm
like
lonely. I'm
Yeah, you
lonely as
are.
Leslie's
hell,
wrong for
Where's
bro.
your
doing what
girl?
she
When was the
did?
last
Because
time
I
you went
do.
on vacation with a girl? Because you don't have consistency in your life, bro. And there's a reason why you busy like, hating on Chris. Get a life. The end.
Okay, y'all, we had to kick him from the chat because he won't gonna let us get shit else done.
Yeah. He's annoying. He's has an agenda, man. I don't know what Chris
Yeah, he
did to him.
being
Like, I
biased.
don't
Yeah.
understand how people can just not look over everything that Queen done did and just try to make
Yeah.
everything Chris' fault.
Hmm.
And
See,
he's a
if
man
Clarence
at
actually
that.
was genuine, no one would bother Clarence, man. Clarence is not genuine, and anybody who says he is just like I don't know. How can you see past what he's doing? Like, come on, nobody does. So Vel is just mad. Vel wants to make Chris look bad. He wants to bring down Chris.
No, I think Vel want Clarence to notice his ass. That's the problem.
No, you see, sometimes
Mhm.
you can hate on someone, right, and
And
love
that's true.
somebody,
I
but
think that's what it is too.
That
He
nigga
want
look up to
Clarence
him.
to
He
notice
do
him.
reacts. He do reacts. Like if he said Chris shouted him out, that means he seen something real in him, and you still want to be a dick rider and hate on him because you like Clarence. That's corny.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's corny. He's corny.
Queen cheated
That's
too.
why y'all know
Let's
about
talk
the
about that,
Leslie
man.
and
Like, you don't want to say
the
Queen
Chris
cheated. Like, come
situation
on.
very well, and I'm learning from y'all. But the Queen Clarence, that right there, I know that's my field. Because Vel,
Yeah.
LMFAO, you mad? Who
Vel, no,
mad?
nobody's
who
mad, bro. No, you block
he's
comments on
mad.
your
Look at
channel,
him,
bro.
he's
You block
commenting.
comments on
He's
your channel.
I
Go
we
actually
ahead.
all
like
calm.
Vel, but it is what it is. Since he calling niggas out, let's
I
call
mean,
him
I
out.
thought
He a
he
dick
was
rider.
funny, but
Yeah, I like him.
he's
I
a
like his
hater.
channel.
He,
I watch all
Yeah,
of y'all
he's
he's
a
a
channel. I
hater.
hater,
like
but
his
he's
channel.
funny.
But yeah,
I
he
don't I
just
don't hate Vel, but
biased.
like Vel needs to chill on Chris, man. That's it. He wants to make Chris look bad. Leave him alone. That's it. I don't hate Vel. No, I don't even hate Clarence, but like yeah. So yeah, I don't hate that guy, but he needs to chill. He's a whole duck.
Well, y'all, this live was a crazy ass live. I will say that.
I love it here. It was ghetto, but I love it.
Y'all
Yeah.
showed out. But I think that's the end of tonight's show, y'all, because we've been on here for a good 2 hours.
Yes, AB, do another one, please, because I'm coming.
Definitely, definitely. If y'all feeling it, we can do another one tomorrow night.
I'm with
Yeah.
it.
Um,
Yeah, maybe we could break down like what Chris, if Queen cheated too and Chris cheated too, because people are starting to forget that Queen also cheated too. And we
right.
might
Hmm.
like both of them, but like, come on, let's be honest. No man is gonna love a woman who keeps cheating on him. If they were kids. Can we accept that? And leave Chris alone. If we're gonna give Queen a
True.
pass.
And even down to he put bruises on her, like he was a kid, he was young.
Mm.
Yes, he
That
I
was.
mean,
one I
that
Yo,
know.
doesn't
you
make
gotta
it right,
understand. Look,
but at the end
I
of the
feel like
day, he
people
was
don't
young.
say this part. People don't say the important part. They were both young, broke, right? They
Exactly.
seen money that they ain't never see before. Now they got to deal with the money, the fame, the fortune. You know, bitches
Right.
is gonna be on Chris, niggas gonna be on Queen. It's a lot of insecurities and temptation. Nobody is really addressing the importance of young people making it. They were still young when they got divorced. They don't know really what a real marriage is. They just married each other
Val,
because it
stop
was the
capping.
right thing to do.
Oh
Val, you're
God, look at
mad.
Val. Look at
Val,
Val
you're
all
mad.
upset. Damn.
He
Let
mad
people
for
make their
what?
points.
Got delusional over here, making hella excuses for y'all.
Making
See,
hella
y'all see
excuses.
No,
him.
no, no.
He's
He's
so
You're
How?
a clown, bro.
upset.
You're a clown.
Anywho,
You're a
go ahead,
clown, bro.
He
sis.
want to be Clarence friend so
Hater.
bad. It's all right. I understand. It's cool. He gonna
I,
acknowledge you one
I don't
day.
think he likes Clarence. He just hates
Like
Chris. You know.
the fact
You
that
know.
he don't think Clarence is a leech is what getting me.
Yeah, that
Like,
he
He
want
knows. He
recognition
knows.
from
He
him.
knows. He knows. He knows. He knows he's a
He
leech,
want
but he doesn't.
recognition
He
from
hates
him,
Chris.
and I hope he get it.
Yeah. If he starts pointing out what Clarence does bad, it's going to make Chris look good. You see, it's some game. He pulling off some manipulative shit right there. You know, like he's a weirdo, man. Yeah. If he starts saying Clarence is
yes,
bad, oh,
Queen was hitting
Chris
him
is so
too.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Behind that's why I said behind closed doors. How does Val know what was
Yo,
going on
Queen
behind
was
closed
not
doors in their
scared of no
marriage?
fucking Chris. Let's be real.
Thank you,
She
thank
was
you.
not scared of that nigga. If
She
you look at
she
them fucking
loved trying to
old
act, and
pranks,
then y'all
I'm
the
not talking about
video.
the new
Oh,
one. I'm talking
Val,
about the
this I got a
old
question for
ones.
you, Val. I got a question for you, Val. The video where Queen came back with her first baby daddy, Chris, saying to her friend, her old friend, like, Chris never beat me. Stop saying that. They could have CPS at my house. This and that. Like, she was basically saying
Mm-hmm.
Chris never put his hands on
I
her.
saw that video.
I seen it
So,
too.
like,
Oh,
make it
don't
make
act like
sense.
that video never. Queen never made that video. Don't act like Queen never made that video though. Like what? Queen never. No,
He's
I
delusional.
didn't
If
see it.
anybody is
But y'all
delusional,
Yeah,
do
it's him.
he's
know Queen
delusional.
will
Yeah,
make a video protecting her man.
Thank
Y'all
you.
do know that too. So keep that in
yeah.
mind. She will
Yeah.
protect her man
But
to
at
the
the end of the day,
fullest.
if somebody's not hitting you, why would you get on here making a public video? No, he didn't hit me. No, I
That's true
wouldn't
too.
never addressed it.
I look at body language. You remember the cheating prank with the
Knowing
girl
the
in her
shit gonna.
house? She was not scared to swing on that
Mm-hmm.
nigga. Like, if a person's
Bro,
not scared to
what?
swing on you, that means they been fighting. I'm not sitting here saying that it was an innocent moment. I feel like they both was hitting on each other.
True. That's true.
Agreed.
But y'all, we're gonna go ahead and end the show out tonight. Like I said, it's been 2 hours too long. So
Okay.
appreciate everybody for stopping by and coming up. Hopefully, we
All
can do
right,
this
later,
again tomorrow
y'all.
night.
All right. Thanks.
Night night.
Bye.
Bye.
Nobody wants to accept the fact that Queen and Chris were toxic and Chris beat him with brooms. All right, y'all. I think you mean Queen, but thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. It's been a long ass show, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Like I said, thank y'all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it, and y'all have an awesome, awesome Sunday night.